Whoa, oh my word. Oh my word, you guys. Thank you so much for the sub, Ghost and Anthony, and the gifted sub again, Ghost. That went to Scott, nonetheless. Thank you so much. That is so kind. Thank you, and hi, Charles, and hi, Kenzie. Oh my gosh. And Matt, thank you for the tier 2 sub at 7 months, dude. And thank you for screaming, but screaming in lowercase. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh my gosh, and you guys started a hype train. Dude, I just went live. So anyways, did you know that Crash Bandicoot has had 3 character redesigns in the span of 5 years? I did not know that. That's insane. Scott, thank you for the host. And lucky for you, Space, Butternut just decided to show her face. So you're lucky. Yeah, I know. Okay. Come on. That's from Space. Yep, don't eat my fingies along with it. Are you playing song requests? I can. Let me pause that bad boy and open Nightbot so we can get some butterbots, some song requests. Yeah, thank you. Song request, auto DJ. All right, let's see. Ah, nice. We have Shiveria from last time. All right. Butternut, it's okay. It's okay. All right. Howdy, Dragon. How are you doing? Hi, Howdy. How are you? And Idolac. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. 7 months. Dude, thank you. Thank you so much. Let's go. Cat. It is cat indeed. Okay, Cat, it is time for you to go to bed. Thank you so much, Idolac. How have you been? How's Thursday treating you? Thank you all so much for being here. I miss you guys so much. Every time, the second I start stream and start talking to you guys, I immediately am like, why haven't I been streaming?
Hey, listen.
Thanks, Baze. So, okay, why are you smelling my fingers? That's gross, Butternut. That's gross. Butternut, can you go ahead and we're gonna bonk together, Butterbean. We're gonna. Oh my gosh! Andrew!
Happy Thursday, Esther.
Thank you for the 300 bits, Andrew! Oh my gosh! Thank you. Space is just wasting all the points. Didn't you want VIP space? Andrew, thank you. Oh my gosh. Space Chicken, stop. Been off for I'm trying to read the chat, so been off all week, go back to work tomorrow, installing Cyberpunk now because I'm a nerd. I watched Leffen for 2 hours today play it, and all he did was customize his character. He couldn't even get to playing the game yet. He was trying so hard to get a good character. And I'm not gonna lie, I influenced a lot of his decisions. He took my opinions to heart, and it was very nice. Hey, howdy, I'm doing great. Happy to hear that you're doing great, Andrew. How's your little break been going now that you've just been like, dude, Ghost? Thank you for the 100 bits. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Like, completed level 2. Thank you. And
Happy Thursday, Esther.
happy Thursday to you too, Anthony. Thank you. Oh, Butternut, I love you so much, but you show up at the worst times. Oh my gosh. Bonk is now out of stock only for a little while. Bonk should be back. Okay. I'm gonna keep throwing her until she understands. Kenzie!
Let's go hype train.
No. No, back. Come here. No. Don't rub your face against the plant. No. Thank you so much, Kenzie. All of you guys for the bits. Thank you. Okay. If you want the window opens and it will be freezing cold in here, no. No. Sit in your bed. Sit in your bed. She knows she's in trouble. Oh gosh, no. 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 She wants to sit on my keyboard. Here, I'll show you guys what I have to deal with here. So if I go over here, this is constant. Constant. It is Ghost. No. Gosh. Thank you for gifting this up to Dragon Master, Ghost. Thank you for the 2 gifted subs. That's really sweet. Thank you so much, Ghost. I've missed you. How have you been? How are the puppies? How is the job? How is everything going, Ghost? So this is not the new Buttercam, but I just want you guys to have to realize what I have to go through. This is in front of my computer. And no pets. You don't deserve pets. No. This is what my life consists of. This is just, and she's just gonna sit there. Cool. This is gonna be what it is. Okay. Gotcha. Booter neuter. She is a booter. I don't know what I was gonna try to say there. I really don't know. Overall, thank you guys so much for all that. Oh my gosh, I wasn't quite sure. I had a million ideas of what we could do today. I have a whole bunch of, like, thanks, Dragon Master. Oh, and thanks for the hydrate. I got some GameCube controllers, that I recently got, and I'm planning on modding them. But first they need to be cleaned. And I also have I wanted to play Breath of the Wild a little bit. I wanted to just talk about the Game Awards because I really don't.
Butternut has taken control. All hail the booter neuter.
No, don't hail the booter newt. Thank you for the 100 bits, Anthony. Thank you. No, so the drawer right here is where I keep the treats. I don't have. She's just standing on my stack of controllers. Hi, Jade. How are you? I just had my cat putting on my belly with her sharp claws. That hurts so bad. That is the worst. Oh gosh, I don't think Bonk is on this screen. Bonk should be on the screen, right? Yeah, there we go. We got a Bonk here. We're good. Okay. We're just gonna let Butternut calm down and sit on her keyboard. Or not. Good. I found something out. The assignment I put off for 3 weeks was the one question I had understood it. Wait. The assignment I put off for 3 weeks was one question. and I understood it. Oh no! You put off an assignment. That was one question, Jade. One question. Why would you put that off? This is not what I...
Hey, listen.
Thanks. This... What do I do with this lump? Gosh, I've been dying inside. Just kidding. But pups are okay. Job is trash. I'm probably going to leave soon because the boss of this company doesn't know how to run one when the director is the flippin' neighborhood comes out of his way to thank me because I've been more reliably than my boss. It's a little ridiculous. But because of this other companies in the neighborhood that I've worked, most have offered me better paying position. That is so good, Ghost. At least you're stuck with it for this long. So now on a resume, it's going to look really, really good that you stuck through it. That's as rough as that is. It's good to hear at the same time that things have been, that overall things are going good and that you have more opportunities coming. So that's really good. This is your life now. This has always been my life. Are you kidding me? This is just what I have to do to survive with this cat. Except the newt. Love the newt. Hi, Jammin. What's up? How are you? Cute little emotes. That is a fluffy butt. It is a fluffy butt. The director said that I've been the face of the company because I do so much. Dude, Ghost. Okay, I don't know if you can, but definitely see if you can get this guy as a reference on your resume. See if you can connect with him on LinkedIn, anything like that. Take his compliments and see if you can even get him to write you a letter of recommendation. That would be huge for getting a new job. Choo choo. Cat butt perfectly framed on stream. So also these are my plants. You guys probably haven't seen them before. These are my plants. They don't have names. No, I wasn't talking to you. But that one's real. That one's fake. This one is a vegetable. She's a butternut squash. Get it? No. Stay. There she goes. She's laid down. Okay, now we can go back here because Butternut has finally rested and you get a free bonk out of it. I gotta turn off the bonk. Is this the part where the chat names your plants? If you feel the need to name my plants, go for it. Go for it. Hi, Scott. Besides my chat not loading again, I'm sorry about that. That's unfortunate. Where did I hide my drink from Butternut? Show me the shield behind you. Here you go. I need to, man. I really do. But then again, there's the side of me that doesn't want to work at all. I hate adulting. Dude, I feel that. I just did not go into work today. I just straight up woke up this morning and I was like, not feeling it. So I just didn't go in. But I have the luxury of being able to do that. Show me this. Oh, I already read that. How did you get that? I made it. I made it with my 2 hands. I would have plants when my cats eat, play, and assassinate them. Butternut's been pretty good. If it's a plant that looks like grass, though, she will eat it. That's for sure. So who do y'all think is going to be revealed? Knowing Nintendo and how they revealed Joker during the 2018 Game Awards, I'm not betting on anyone. But I can guarantee everyone will spam free Melee during the whole reveal. Yes. If I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be one of the people spamming free Melee. But one of the things is, if you do spam it, only spam it during the Nintendo parts. There is no need to give people a bad taste in their mouth about the whole free Melee thing, spamming it the entire time. So only during the Nintendo things is that when anything should be spammed, in my opinion. Because be civil, but there's no need to ruin any other game companies' time slots because they've done a good job, you know? And Nintendo kind of deserves a little no, like a slap on the hand. Hey, same, but sadly I don't, so I had to come up with something as to why I didn't want to do it. Yeah, okay, yeah. Either way, you're gonna need a job, so if you want to stick through with this, stick through it longer, or see if you can get one of those better positions, hey, it's your call. But having more on your resume might be good. You've been at this for what? I know at least like 4 months now, right? It was like midsummer when you got it, I think. Nice cat. Thank you. That's Butternut. It'd be Jade saying hi to Annie. So, do you guys want to see? Here's a little thing. So, hey Esther, would you be okay? Oh, of course, Howdy, of course. Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. What time does it start, Howdy? I wanted to show you guys, if you've never seen it. This is what, let me take this off. This is what the inside of a GameCube controller looks like, by the way. And the cord just comes straight out of it. Very, very simple. And this on the back, that goes up like that. And that's the rumble pack. It's called the vibrator that goes into the back of it and makes the entire thing rumble. About 45 minutes from now? Okay. No problemo. I'm expecting a huge drop then in about 45 minutes. That's actually cool. It's incredibly simple, yeah. Pre-show starts in 15 minutes? Dang. Why'd you break the poor thing? I didn't break it. I'm taking it out so I can take the... This is the shell. This is the casing of it. I did it so I can paint it. Howdy, I've been doing okay. My physical science teacher has been going ham on long assignments, but now I'm starting to fall behind in physical science and other classes. Also, my school told us recently that the first semester will extend to 3 weeks after Christmas, meaning I have to deal with all of this after Christmas break. I'm sorry, Ouija. One of my favorite things about Christmas break was knowing that when I got back, a new semester would be started. GameCube controllers are super easy to take apart and put back together. They are, dude. They are. They're incredibly easy to customize. If you know how to sand and spray paint correctly and cure things and resin and all that. It's really easy, but luckily through cosplay and stuff, I already knew how to do that. Meanwhile, Joy-Cons scare me too. I'm scared of them. I'm too scared of Joy-Cons to do anything. The queen looks like he's plotting something evil. She definitely was. She just jumped out the window. So whatever she was plotting, it was outside. Same Etsy, exact same feeling. Yeah. Oh, I love the observatory theme. That's the ultimate version. I wonder if any songs in the queue got canceled because of the copyright strikes that have been going on from Nintendo. She jumped out the window, that she did. Mine is like 8 or 9, and we get out on the 23rd of December. You get out the day before Christmas Eve? That's sad. Took mine apart to fix the clicking noise that my right stick made. Worked out, but it was unsettling surgery. No, not for me. My drift was so bad, but I was still too scared to open it. And I didn't have the right screwdriver at the time. My school district with me. Yeah, that is... Getting out on the 23rd is a bit too late for me. Okay, I want to roll up my sleeves. Get out on the 23rd. You, right? I'm going to go over to here. And we're going to go to... Not my tea. I took Christmas break off because of PTO. Christmas week off because of PTO? That's awesome. That's really, really neat. My friend got out on the 10th and gets back like the 3rd-ish. Now that's a break. That's a good one. That's a real break. I have no memory of when I was in school and when we would typically get out. I know I actually went to a private Lutheran school for a little while, and we actually would have to do a concert on Christmas Eve. So we would be on break, but Christmas Eve we would have to go back to the school and perform like a concert every year. So that was a big part, but what I really remember from it was at the end they would give us these paper bags, and in the paper bags were always oranges. and peanuts. And we would just eat oranges and peanuts. They told me just move to Iceland, and I said, oh, how I wish I could. I would not want to go to Iceland. That doesn't sound fun. Haven't worried about school in 7 years? I haven't worried about school in 4 years. My winter break in undergrad were 5, almost 6 weeks long. Yeah, college breaks are a lot longer because people have to fly out and stuff. But I guess with schools being a majority online right now, they don't really need to limit breaks because kids can just go do school while they're still at home. I didn't get why, but I thought the screwdriver was soldering iron and I got excited. I'm too scared of soldering irons. Though I do want to disconnect this cord. And I do want to put a braided cable onto it. I don't know if putting on a different cable will affect the lag at all, which is my main concern. But if I do some research and I find out that doing a braided cable won't affect lag, then I would be more than happy to experiment and see if I can figure out how to put a new pretty cable on. I love when people ask me for homework advice and I tell them to throw it out. Oh yeah, that's a great advice, Scott. Great advice there. Our breaks are not that long because my school also offered shorter winter classes. Really? That's cool. So here's a bit of the shoulder button. Very easy. It's literally just a spring. And the shoulder button just goes on it and it's a little spring. Super easy stuff. Okay, now let's put this in its little box. I'm absolutely using a Laser Quest cup to hold all the supplies for each part because I want to keep each OEM board with the correct case it came in. My school even said because online, if it snows so much, we still have school, and I understand, but my math teacher said I would give you work to measure how much snow is on the ground. 3 different spots. Find the average. Wow. Why would you ask someone who doesn't care about school and hasn't been in for almost 10 years? That is no longer my problem because they want the advice of an elder. What color design are you going to paint the shell? I don't know yet. My mind keeps thinking about everything I want, but the opportunities are endless with this. So I don't know. If you have any ideas on like really cool inspiration, that'd be awesome. I know I really want to be able to find a really cool matte clear coat. The bean is here. Because most clear coats are high gloss or satin, and I really want a matte. This is, you know, like those sponges, like Scotch Brites? You take a Scotch Brite and you scuff up the plastic. Because before you even like start sanding, people recommend using Scotch Brites, and it worked really well on my first 2. So, just doing that a bit more. It scuffs off the paint and like makes it really, really smooth. But even before I would start painting it, I'm going to do significantly more sanding. My math teacher doesn't like that, and the kids agree with him. My Christmas break starts on December 22nd at 11:15 a.m. and it lasts until January 5th. So 2 weeks. Still stinky that I have to get dropping right back into mentally degrading amounts of homework for another 3 weeks right after Christmas break. And that's very stinky. That is very, very stinky indeed, Luigi. I'm sorry. Electrical work is not fun. It's scary to me. Anything with electricity and voltage scares me. Even if it's a type of voltage that couldn't even hurt me, I'm still scared of it. Wow, I've never heard of using the rough side of a Scotch Brite. I just go with the low grit and then a high grit. Low grits, so here's the thing. I've worked with a lot of like 3D prints and stuff, and low grits actually make scuffs into the plastic. It actually like rubs deep into the plastic, and for that you'd actually need a filler, and which a filler primer wouldn't, like a spray primer wouldn't actually fill up that gap. You'd need to do some type of putty to fill that in. Whereas a Scotch Brite, it's just a double-sided. You can get a pack for like 99 cents at Walmart. It is such a surface level scuff that it doesn't actually hurt the plastic whatsoever. Then after this, I'm probably going to go in with like a 200 grit. And I don't remember. No, with my other one, I didn't use a filler primer spray. but I think I just did like 3 layers of spray paint because I wanted it to look really smooth, and then I did 2 layers of clear coat, and it turned out pretty decent. You can absolutely tell a difference when you use Scotch-Brite though. Man, I need to get into printing stuff again. Just can't get the measurements I need. What do you need what measurements do you need, Idolac? Hey, if you're opening up a 3D printer, I would be more than happy to commission for Filament to get things printed, because that's my next big purchase. Is I really want a 3D printer one day. So, but if in the meantime, if people have printers, I'm like, I'll buy the Filament if you print it for me. Yeah, I've started with 200 grit and then moved to around 1,000 or 1,200. I keep that in mind. Yeah, dude, if you are in the thanks, Ghost. If you have a Discord, I would recommend going to the GameCube controller modding Discord, and it is some of the some just like absolute great advice from people who do this as a living, people who customize and like sell them on Etsy. Some great stuff. Are you gonna stream the Game Awards? I don't know. Should I? Are you guys here because you don't care about the Game Awards and don't want to watch, or are you here because do you still want to watch the Game Awards? I don't know if I'll have any insightful commentary, but I want to have you guys here. You don't care? I'm here because you are live and I miss chatting with you. Thanks, Jade. Oh, I have a friend who wants me to print some things for Ash Warlock Scan and hasn't gotten back to me. Oh. Gotcha. Yeah, you can't really do that without sizes yet. Oh, and I don't know if I've ever seen been to Super Smash Con. There's usually a vendor who sells custom parts. I've never been to Super Smash Con. I've heard about it, but I've actually only gotten into Smash within the past year. So, where is it? That's really, actually, I want to look that up. Where is Super Smash Con? Super Smash Con is in Virginia. And what song is this? I know on Etsy you can get a lot of custom like resin buttons and stuff. The only thing I'm scared about is that it not seeming the same as an actual vanilla GameCube controller. I would want it to feel as identical as it could. I don't want it to feel off, because feel is a very, very important thing to me. And most people. But she and her girlfriend just got engaged, so they are busy with stuff. That makes sense. Especially with cosplay right now being kind of on hold. It's hard to want to do that. I know I haven't done a cosplay thing in a while. I feel pretty bad about it. Oh. Hey, Table, did I say hi? Okay. That looks a little bit scuffed up. But if you have something to print, then there is a model. But if you have something to print, there is a model for, I could probably do it. My printer is just setting idle at the moment. What's the size of your print bed, Idolac? Because I know there's things I've been wanting. I know there are. Thanks, Table. I'm doing pretty well. I'm not feeling... I'll just voice chat. Watch the game where it's... Thanks for all the well wishes, though. Alright. That's a pretty good looking one. Yeah, that's ready to be cleaned and sanded down a little bit more. Looking spicy. Looking pretty good. Okay. Now, let's wipe off all the dust from that. This is my crafting blanket. I always put it over me. Alright. Let's take this guy and clean this out. Here's a question. So on the back of this one, when I got this, there's a sticker. And it says I28. And I don't know what that means. I don't know if it was like, it looks like a fairly new sticker, but I don't know what it means. No, sorry, 128, 128. 200 by 200. 200, I don't know how much a millimeter is. Okay, I'm gonna play some more Cyberpunk. See you, Matt. Thanks for the lurk. Enjoy Cyberpunk. Has anybody else been playing it? I watched some playthroughs. And a lot of people I was watching play didn't seem like they were having the time of their life. It's in there somewhere. I never played ARMS. I should have played ARMS. I think Nintendo really wanted ARMS to be more than it was, that's for sure. ARMS is good at what it does. It just doesn't do much. That's a fun way to explain it, dude. Oh, 11. Oh, that's a good sized bed. Yeah, Luigi, it released last night. OMG Christmas kitty! Yeah, we've had him for a little while. Let's put a little Christmas cat on the hello emote. And my word, did the coffee do bad? I had a constant feeling of compression over my heart. Yeah, oh gosh, yeah, with my new job, there's a espresso machine right outside my office, and I'm definitely starting to notice a dependency on it. Yeah, that's why I think it'd be a fun game to get, but I do not have a good computer, so it wouldn't run very well. All right, the moment of truth. Let's see how gross the inside of this thing is. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's nasty. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is in like pristine condition, dude. Dude, that is a pretty looking board. Oh no, I didn't get your full story. Let me scroll up and read it. I can't even find it in there, Ghost. Sorry, I only got the coffee part. Yeah, I was able to do the Goblin Slayer helmet in a single print. Whoa, seriously? That's cool. On the plus side, there's an odd satisfaction that comes from cleaning out a controller grime. It's a little bit grosser when it's not your controller grime. Like, this is somebody else's, so that's kind of gross. But, okay, let's put you in here. Protect you. Okay, imagine having a pretty board. Oh, this is gorgeous. This board is gorgeous. All right, let's get some isopropyl alcohol. Pour some in the lid. Okay. And let's get our little Q-tips. Butternut outside the window, yeah. She likes to sit there. Okay, let's clean out the gunk. Oh gosh, it's so gross. Ugh. Oh, there's a Z button still in here. I'm holding off on Cyberpunk until sometime next year. I already done my Christmas shopping, so I don't need anything more right now. True, and honestly, you're probably going to have a better experience if you wait. Wait until the bugginess is gone. Oh, you guys want to see this gross thing? Look at this. Love that. So, love that. Gross. You think I could just put these through the dishwasher? I wonder. That'd make my life a lot easier. What is this? Oh, Pokemon. Okay. That side's up to par. Where's my other? There it is. Xenia? How you be, Fraud? Are you working today? Are you watching the Game Awards? The plastics, yeah, just avoid the bottom rack or wherever the heating element is. My fear would be that the water would be too warm. It's like one of 3 songs from Pokemon that I genuinely like. Really? Only one of 3? The cat came back, yes. That she did. She is now on the ground, though. I want to know what all these fun little codes mean. This shoulder button says 37AB8, and I want to know what that means. The story is sent through Discord? Okay, I'll read it later, Ghost. Okay. Got it? Got it. Okay. Ooh, that is a nasty looking screw. You know what could be really fun? If this is something I really want to do more of, it could be really cool to like have this be a streaming thing. Like actually do the custom prints and stuff on them. Yeah, Ghost, it probably was. If the messages are too big, Twitch does not send them to me. Yesterday, I just felt like it. I decided to mod my Wii. Got Mario Kart Wii. Used Mario Bros. Wii after a lot of trial and error. Me being an idiot. Also, the Homebrew channel startup music on the Wii menu is such a hecking bop. Really? What is the... Can you cue the music? I want to hear it. That's really cool. One of the next things I want to do, I want to learn how to actually rip an ISO. Which I know David can show me how. But I think it'd be really cool. Game Awards started. But let's see this. Let's see this. That's stinky. Yeah, it is stinky that it does that. Oh, goodness. Sure. You know what? Let's see. Is it this one? Yeah, it is. You know what?
Whatever.
Yeah, with Pokemon is more atmospheric and musical. I appreciate it. Okay, I get that, Fraud. Let me know how the audio is on this.
Independent studios. Our next world premiere is the debut of a new game from Awaseb, a young studio started in New Caledonia. Enjoy.
Yes, dude, I get that. What I stream doesn't have to necessarily be family friendly. Though if it gets too much, I might turn it off. Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely gonna spam. When the reveal goes on, I'm gonna spam it. I like the art style of this. Reminds me of Moana. It's kind of cool. I don't know why that got me to playing the ukulele. Ooh, bad guy. She has Sans. Hi, Midnight. How are you, Stardust? That is so gross. Look at that. That came out of this GameCube controller. So gross. Cha? How do you say that? Cha?
This next award category is for one of gaming's most popular genres, action-adventure. The breadth of what is considered an action-adventure game
she was gonna
also
say Breath of
leads
the
to
Wild.
this regularly being one of our most competitive categories. Incidentally, for the past 3 years, the Game Award winner for action-adventure has gone on to win Game of the Year. So
Really?
this is a big one. Here are the nominees for Best
Bruh, she
Action
turned
Adventure
into a
Game.
coconut.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Thanks for the lyric,
Ghost of
Idolac.
Tsushima. Marvel's Spider-Man, Miles Morales.
Oh.
Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. And The Last of Us Part 2.
Oh man, I wonder how many
And the
awards The
winner
Last of Us is gonna win.
is
I feel like this hasn't been a very good year for games.
The Last of Us Part 2.
Wow, we won! This is awesome. We want to thank the
Oh,
Game Awards.
just
for
David, no
choosing us as
problem.
the Best Action Adventure Game. On behalf of the directors, which is myself, Anthony Newman, and Neil Druckmann, we want to thank the entire team at Naughty Dog who poured their heart and souls into this game.
I think The Last of Us Part 2 is probably gonna win Game of the Year.
It really makes you feel like you're on this journey with Ellie. Want to thank
I was obsessed
also everyone at Sony,
with The
our
Last of Us.
partners, for really helping us
The
put
very
this
first
game together
one.
and get it out the door.
And the DLC. I was obsessed.
And especially
But
for
I
the
know
fans
nothing
who
about this game.
supported us and really helped make this game something special. You guys make it worth it, so thank you again.
Congratulations once more to The Last of Us Part 2.
The Last of Us Part 2
We
is
have
going to
many
sweep the whole
more
show
awards
considering how many
coming up in the
nominations it got
pre-show,
and
but
knowing the Game
first,
Awards.
Here's another trailer.
I agree. Kind of sad Ori didn't get that.
Hi everyone, I'm Connie. I'm the CEO and creative director of my games company called Yomai in beautiful Berlin. It was such an honor to be nominated for the Games for
Impact
category at last year's The Game Awards for our
The
most
Game
important
Award.
project today
I love German
called
accents.
Sea of Solitude. I'm very happy to announce that Sea of Solitude will be coming to Nintendo Switch this winter. But it's not just a port.
Hey,
We fully reworked
Hi,
the
Davio.
entire game. We're calling it The Director's Cut because it's a version that truly
yeah.
represents
The
what I
Director
wanted
Cut.
to convey about the topics that are especially important in today's difficult times. We can't
Do
wait
I
to share
remember
it with you.
this?
Until then,
The Game
stay
Awards?
safe, enjoy the Game Awards, and see you soon.
Of course, Davio. It was Dragon Master's idea. I don't know if I know what this is. I think a lot of people like The Last of Us 2. It's nothing compared to the first one, though.
You know them too, don't you?
Hi, kids. Oh, gosh.
They're waiting for us to capsize. To drown. We'll face them. We'll chase them across the Sea of Solitude.
What is with these art styles now? The cel-shaded, cartoony, but like some hyper-realism. Like, I love it, but I loved it when it was unique. It's just not unique anymore. I'm doing good, kids. Thanks for asking. I don't want to suffer Twitch lag and audio. I'm gonna head out. Okay, no problem, Luigi.
Are you ready?
Stardust. A lot of Nintendo doesn't really care too much what's on its consoles now. There's a lot of more adult games now on Nintendo consoles. Big spunky man face. Oh, I like that art style more than what's actually in the game. Reminds me of Howl from Howl's Moving Castle.
We've had some great world premieres already, but we recognize there may be some fans of elegant, shadow-based puzzle games who feel left out. Don't worry.
I was feeling out. I do like element-based
Focus
shadow
Home
puzzle games.
Interactive,
So I
here
was. Thank
is
you.
Shady Part
Thank
of
you.
Me.
There once was a girl who was trapped in the dark, with naught but her shadow for
Cool.
company. A journey to escape she did embark, and her shadow followed distrustfully. Girl found no hope in light, but despair.
I like the style.
Her shadow smiled. With me there is a
Ooh,
way.
I really like this.
Hand in hand, we break free
Absolute
from this
sus.
nether. Step by step,
Cool.
we will rise
Reminds me of
together.
it's inside and starve together, or don't starve, like put together.
If
Yeah,
you're
I
just
do.
joining us
Don't starve,
now,
exactly.
Welcome. We're in the middle of what has
Limbo,
turned
thank
out
you,
to
Limbo.
be a jam-packed pre-show for the Game Awards. We've just premiered 2 trailers back to back, and now we'd like to take a moment to announce the winners.
Take
of
a moment
3
to sit right there.
First,
Tell you how I
is
became the
Best
Prince of
Family
Bel-Air.
Game, a category that did a lot of heavy lifting this year throughout the months of what seems like endless
Oh.
lockdown. When pools closed and Chuck E. Cheese went bankrupt, family games were always there.
That's all that
The
families had was
nominees
pools
are
and Chuck E. Cheese.
Animal Crossing, New Horizons.
Oh,
Crash Bandicoot 4.
what do you
It's
think's
About
gonna
Time.
win? You kidding?
Fall Guys, Ultimate Knockout.
Oh,
Mario Kart Live. Home
definitely
Circuit,
not.
Minecraft Dungeons.
No.
And Paper Mario, The Origami King.
I think
the winner
either Fall Guys or
is-
Animal Crossings.
Animal Crossing, New Horizons.
Yep.
Next, I have the honor of awarding Best Community Support. This category debuted last year, and it represents
That's kinda
the
cool.
games
I like that.
truly value their player base.
'Cause this ties a
Demonstrated
lot
through
into, like, best
communication
social
and
media.
respect. Here are the nominees. Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Fall Guys Ultimate
I
Knockout,
think Fallout.
Fortnite.
Fall Guys.
No Man's Sky,
No, Donnie, they
and
haven't.
Valorant. And the winner is
Just best adventure in this.
Fall Guys Ultimate
Yeah.
Knockout.
Ooh, shocker.
Finally, we get to acknowledge the winner for Best Debut Game.
I mean, it's the guy who
This,
runs
of
the
course,
Twitter.
goes to
Of course
nominees
they're gonna
that
have a great
represent an
community.
independent studio's first ever release. It's an award for fresh perspectives,
Fortnite.
new
Hi.
ideas, and
Hi, Hudson.
distinguished bravery. The nominees for Best
gonna
Debut
edit this
Game
real
are
fast.
Carrion, Mortal Shell, Phasmophobia,
Oh, really?
Raji, An Ancient Epic, and Roki. And the winner is Phasmophobia.
Dean's gonna be happy about that one. Alright, just a sec, sorry
That's
guys. This
5
isn't all the way in the
trophies down,
picture.
and the
There we
Game
go.
Awards haven't even officially started yet. As the handy countdown timer says, we are minutes away, so I'd like to take a moment to let you know about a few ways you can interact with tonight's big show. All night long, fans will be predicting the winners on Twitch using a special voting extension powered by Verizon, 5G built for gamers. Lock in your picks throughout the night to see if you guess the right winner and whether you're watching on our official
There we go.
channel
That's a bit better.
or from one of hundreds of co-streams.
Phasmophobia
Mega
looks
drops
so
will be
unfinished.
activated for
I haven't heard
Fortnite
that.
and Among Us.
Why do you think that?
Over the last few
Among
days,
Us,
fans
ho-ho.
have visited our at the Game Awards TikTok channel and voted
What
on
happened to the
which
mic?
The Last of Us Part 2 team they support. Team Abby or Team Ellie. The votes are in and Team Ellie won the vote. Thanks for your votes and be sure to follow us on TikTok if you haven't yet to catch
Is Spelunky
all our
up
great
for
game
indie, Donnie?
We polled Reddit's
5G
r/gaming
built
community
for
to see what
gamers.
their pick is for 2020's Game of the Year, and the winner
Really?
is Ghost of Tsushima. As for the Game Award for Game of the Year, we obviously won't learn that until the end of the night. For now,
I
we're
haven't,
about to
Ghost,
take
no.
a super short break, but coming up on the other side, we've got winners for each of our esports awards, a Persona 5 Strikers performance, and of course, more world premieres.
Hey, thanks, Sydney. Listen, it's hard for me to believe that it was 27 years ago that my brother Robin and I watched players venture into the Ages of Mist for the first time.
Chuck E.
Anyway,
Cheese was
today
kind
I
of what
am
Five Nights
so
at
excited
Freddy's
to start a
was
new
based
chapter
off of.
Myst with the release
Without
of an
all the scary
entirely
horror
reconstructed
stuff,
VR
Stardust.
version that's available now.
That's what
on the
Chuck E.
Oculus
Cheese
Quest
was.
platform. We've got something special for anyone who purchases Myst. They'll unlock a Myst-themed Oculus
Yeah,
home
exactly.
environment. I'm so thrilled for you to experience Myst in VR, and thank you so much for your continued love and support.
I've watched just a few minutes of this and it's already insufferable. I hate that you have to describe Chuck E. Cheese as you gotta cater to what they'll understand. Because it was FNAF's inspiration. It was. What this? 1992 is calling. No, I'm not blaming you. Yeah, I get it. Dude, I used to work at a place. Most of my jobs have surrounded children, so having to explain things.
Welcome back to the
only
Game
way that
Awards
they understand
pre-show.
sometimes
For the
is-
first time ever, I get to
It's-
introduce
it makes
a
you feel old.
musical performance right here in the pre-show. And I'm not sure there could be anything better to jump off with. Performing Last Surprise from the Persona 5 Striker soundtrack from Tokyo, Japan, here is Lynn featuring the Persona Band.
Game Awards. Are you ready?
Am I gonna get copyright striked? Would anybody hate me if I said that all the font and like style of Persona just makes me think of The Nightmare Before Christmas? Does that make anybody hate me? Because I feel that way. Yeah, they are all skinny. Yeah. Persona is just a Nightmare Before Christmas AU. Yeah, I don't understand it either, Anthony. And maybe Stardust. There could definitely be some people from different places. I hate Persona and I hate you for that statement. Aw, I love you too, Fraud. When's the Smash character reveal? Dude, I don't know. They leave the good stuff for later on. That's why we learn like the best family game before the Game Awards even starts. We still have 8 minutes. Also, let me, while we're being forced to watch this, I'm gonna see if I can fix the like layout of this. Okay. So you guys can actually see the counter in this side. There you go. Now it's the full screen. We still have 7 minutes until the show starts. This is the pre-show. That was really sharp. From all the music I've heard of Persona, I don't know if it's not my thing. It's really not my thing. Probably with The Last of Us 2 won award in the start. Yeah. Okay. Probably why they put The Last of Us 2 won award, because you think it's gonna get so many? Long stream's gonna be because I'm loving the stream. We've still probably got a ways to go. Even if it's just me chilling and just commentating, I have garbage commentary for this. But because I am no extreme gamer here. But hey, I'd be sitting here watching this either way, so I might as well be streaming it. TGS usually runs 3 hours. Okay.
At this year's TGS, Square Enix officially
TGS?
announced an update to 2010's
TGS?
Nier Replicant, the prequel to Nier Automata.
The game?
The actual title of this remake was, of course, another
Soup.
sick
I don't
joke
know.
from director Yoko Taro. But the Game Awards pre-show will never turn down a challenge. Tonight, I am both happy and unafraid to introduce the gameplay debut for Nier Replicant version 1.224744871139 ...
What? Blood. What was the title of this game? This just looks like another, like, Warriors game. It's the Nier prequel? Really? Version 1.224744871139.
It's been a special night already, and now I get to share with you another Game Awards first, the world premiere of a new band. You heard me correctly.
What?
They're playing their debut single, Follow Unfollow. Please welcome, for the first time ever, OFK.
OFK? What does that stand for? Why is everybody trying to do the league thing? Dude, CG! Thank you so much for the sub. On fractured glass. Thanks, monkey. Yeah. Discount Gorillas. No, this isn't Discount Gorillas. This is if somebody didn't want the sales, so they like dumped it in the bargain bin. Or like, you know those boxes that people put outside of their house with just like free on it? It froze. There we go. Of course I'm a gamer. Oh, they're playing to a crowd of Neko. I found my next cosplay. We are OFK. Of course I'm a gamer. Edgy.
That's a bop. Tonight's about celebrating all
That's
of
a bop.
2020's best in the world of gaming, and that would be impossible without honoring esports best talent, who despite everything thrived and continued
Hi,
to
First. What's
entertain
up?
and inspire. Of the 30 different Game Awards categories, 5 are esports awards. We're about to announce each winner, but I may need to call in some help to get through them all. We'll see. Here we go.
I'm scared.
For best esports game, the nominees are
Valorant?
Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Counter-Strike Global
No.
Offensive,
Is Valorant not a...
Fortnite, League of Legends, and Valorant.
Okay.
And the winner
I guessed
is
one.
League of Legends.
Wow. Who would have guessed?
For best esports coach, the nominees are
Overwatch is
Crusty,
old now, Davio.
Grabs, Rambo, Zephyr,
I know all of
and
these.
Zonic.
Oh, Zonic.
And the winner
Mhm.
is Zonic.
Told you.
For best esports
Oh, me too,
event,
Davio. But
the
it's not
nominees are
prominent in
Blast
gaming
Premier
culture anymore.
Spring 2020 European Finals, Call of Duty League Championship.
That's true,
2020,
dude. That's true.
IEM Katowice 2020.
What?
League of Legends World Championship 2020.
Summit.
and Overwatch League Grand Finals 2020.
That happened?
And the winner is
Where's Enzo?
League of
Enzo would know
Legends
about
World Championship
Overwatch.
2020. For Best Esports Host, the nominees are Dash, Golden Boy, Machine, Sheever, and Shox.
So you're saying I am done being
And
cool
the
even in the
winner
game world?
is
You and me both, Davio.
Shox.
You and me both.
For Best Esports
They took Zonic
team,
first.
the nominees are Dallas Empire,
Is that an over-the-counter or is
Jam1
that a
Gaming,
prescription?
G2 Esports, San Francisco Shock, and Team Secret.
Oh, San
And
Francisco
the
Shock,
winner
I hope.
is G2 Esports.
Ah.
Congratulations to all of the winners. And now, to announce the winner of Best Esports Athlete, here's the host of ESPN's First
Can
Take
they be
and
called
the new
athletes?
ESPN Plus show, Stephen A's World, Stephen A. Smith.
What is the
I know what y'all
dictionary definition of
Did they just bring
athlete?
Stephen A. Smith to the Game Awards in an effort to legitimize esports as something equal to athletic sports? Nah, that's not the point. They're doing their thing. When every major sports league in the nation shut down, esports just kept on going. With that being said, I'll say this.
Listen.
Thanks.
All of the esports athletes nominated are without question more determined, more tenacious, and definitely win more than anybody on the Dallas Cowboys. Now for another.
Gamer joke.
Crim Six, Showmaker,
Stardust, you're a cool cat. You're a
Kenyon.
cool cat.
Shotzi, Zywu, and the winner is
Thanks for the host.
Showmaker.
일단 이런 상을 주신 거에 대해서 되게
What game is he play?
영광스럽고 감사하게
League?
생각하고 뭐 팬분들의 응원이나 진짜 선수들, 감독, 코치님 전부 다 노력해서 받았다고 생각하고 항상 열심히 하면서 살겠습니다.
He plays Hello Kitty online. Exactly. Gamers
You
wouldn't
can
understand. So
definitely
why
sense
is
it,
that
right?
joke in the Game
The Game
Awards?
Awards are about to begin. Stephen A. Smith just handed out the final award of the pre-show. And now it's time for one last premiere before the main show begins. And it's got something we could all use a little more of. Dragons fighting dragons. Here's Sentry, Age of Ashes.
And the winner is? Yeah! I wish. Ooh. I mean, it looks really pretty. I hope this is actually game-like. I hope this is actually gameplay. I know it's not. Hey, okay. If this is gameplay, this looks really good. Can we take everybody from that one band, OFK, and just replace them with dragons? And make it a lot better. An epic multiplayer. Cool. I like dragoons. Cool. February 2021. It's my birthday.
And with that, it means I'm about to sign off and
That
hand
band
it
would
over
just
to
be
Jeff.
Imagine
Look forward
Dragons.
to performances from Eddie Vedder and the London Philharmonic Orchestra, who will be playing the traditional Game of the Year medley, as well as a special surprise. I love surprises. There will be world premieres from Fall Guys, Dragon Age, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Among Us, huge surprises, little surprises, and of course, awards for the greatest games of 2020. This is Sydney Goodman signing off. The Game Awards start right now.
All right. That was quite the pre-show. Is she American? She definitely sounds American. There's a Game of the Year
Hello,
medley.
everyone
Yes.
around the world, and welcome to the Game Awards 2020.
Oh, it's him.
We are so happy to have you joining us tonight. You know, this year, of course, will be a little bit different. It's been a tough year for everyone, I know, and normally with the holiday season, we'd all be gathering with our friends and family.
Snatchel,
and
I sleep.
I know that
You ready to
can't
spam
happen
free
for all
melee
of us,
fraud
but
with me?
tonight, we can gather here and connect around games, something that we all love. Games connect us. And I'm here in Los Angeles, and whether you're watching live right now in China early in the morning, in Europe, America, my native Canada, wherever you are, even in India this year,
stream.
all over the globe, we are coming together tonight.
Oh, it's that guy
to
from the other
celebrate our
years.
love of video
When are
games.
we gonna get Game
Now, to keep
Award
everyone safe tonight,
Host of the
nominees are
Year
going to be joining
Game
us
Award?
live via Zoom from
Because he
all
would
over the
win.
world. You can see them there. Hi, everybody. They're all joining us from their homes and their studios. China, Europe, Los Angeles, far and wide. And we will
Meta.
have all these guys joining us tonight as
You're
we
on
get
mobile,
through all
gotcha.
the awards live in the show. We're going to be joined also by some very special guests. Keanu Reeves, Gal Gadot, Brie Larson,
It's
Tom
Gal
Holland,
Gadot?
Christopher Nolan, John David Washington, the Swedish Chef, Reggie, and more. And we also have
Reggie?
a very special performance by Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam.
Not-
He will
not
be in
the
Seattle
Reggie I
at
know,
the London
right?
Philharmonic Orchestra from Abbey Road
Is this where
Studios
they're
in
showing the new
London,
Melee doc?
directed by Lauren Bell. It is
If
gonna be
only,
an
Matt.
amazing show.
Not
and as
quite. You're a
always,
little early.
We've got the awards. We've got first
I want the
looks. We've got new game announcements.
Awards to be hosted
all
by
of
a
the things that
VTuber.
make the Game Awards special will be
Honestly,
here.
honestly,
And what I
it would
love about
connect a
this
lot
show
more to
is that the
gamers.
entire industry comes together tonight to celebrate games. Everyone is here.
Really?
Or at least I
Reggie's
thought
gonna be
everyone was here. It does sound like we're still expecting someone else
Who?
to arrive.
Who? Guys. Here we go. What are we getting? Wow, that was fast. I'm gonna go spam free melee. Who is it? Dude, the chat is blowing up. Who dat? Who dat? It's Sevidos. Cool, he has sword. That's never been done. Cool, he have counter. Stage looks kind of cool. Wow. People are mad. Let's go ahead and do some more free melee in here. Whoa! This channel is in a unique chat mode, and the message you just attempted to send is not unique. I couldn't put free smash in chat. I tried free smash, free melee, and save smash, and I couldn't put any of them. Why would you subscribe to the Game Awards? Wow. 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 Free melee, free melee, free melee, free melee.
All right, the fun is just getting
Dang.
started. But of course, this show
Dang.
is also about awards. And to present our first award, you
He
probably
have
know her as
wings.
Captain Marvel.
Yep.
She's an Oscar-winning
Well.
actor, a filmmaker, and a dedicated activist. And she's joining us now.
As much as I
live
love Final
on
Fantasy
Zoom.
VII, I don't like
Brie
this.
Larson. Hey, Brie.
Oh.
Hello.
Why is she here?
Tonight, I am honored to present the award for Best Performance.
Wait, isn't this...
Among the nominees is an
What's
inclusive group of
she's
talented actors
Captain Marvel,
filling
right?
vastly different roles in games that are nothing alike. However, these artists are nominated tonight for what they share in common: a clear dedication to their craft and an extraordinary ability to bring humanity and empathy to their roles. Here are the nominees for Best Performance.
Best performance.
She's a... Oh, yeah, I forgot. She's a gamer.
Can't stop this.
The Khan deserves to suffer. Stupid boy. You shall never reach
Oh,
the
Hades!
surface.
Don't look.
Go be a hero, Miles.
Okay, let's do this.
And the Game Award goes to
She's a Zero Suit Samus cosplayer, isn't she? I don't know.
Laura Bailey as Abby, The Last of Us Part 2.
Wow.
Oh man. Oh wow. Wow. I was such a fan of the original Last of Us and of Troy and Ashley's performances within it.
True, they were phenomenal.
I fell in love with Joel and Ellie.
Yeah, same.
So it is no surprise to me that Abby's role within this story has been met with such passionate responses. But to have been able to play such a fantastically challenging character who, through her story, enables the player to find forgiveness and empathy is something that I'll be eternally grateful for. Oh man, I told the team on the day that I finished filming that what I wanted more than anything was for my performance
Laura Bailey, yeah.
To give a performance that honored the impact that the original game had on me. So this award means so much. Thank you to Neil and Hallie and the entire team for giving me the opportunity and for all of the support and the guidance along the way. To Patrick and Ian and Grace for everything you did. The story and Abby would not have been as impactful without you by my side.
Just probably got a text. It's funny.
Who, through our, I don't know, decades of working together in this industry, we've been allies, we've been enemies, and we've been everything in between. And every single time I work with you, I come away better for it. Thank you for always having my back. And to Ashley, who I love so much. I don't know what else to say other than
Guys, stop texting her.
I
She's
think
still
you should
live.
Probably be giving the speech right now. I think you're amazing, and your strength and your power and your vulnerability and your performance left me speechless. I love you. Marry me. To my husband, Travis, who spent countless hours just listening to me come to terms with what this game's journey has been. And to the fans, obviously, to everyone who voted, thank you for your support and for your love and for your passion. And
I wonder
for
how many votes these
allowing
categories
yourself
actually
to
get.
go on this journey with Abby and with me. Thank you. I love you.
Congratulations, Laura. I think I heard iMessages coming in from people congratulating you as that was going on. It's so great to have everyone here celebrating an amazing year for games. All right, we are streaming on every platform tonight, including Twitch, where we have drops for Among Us and Fortnite.
Oh,
We both
seriously?
have world premieres coming
Do I
up
need to sync
later
that?
in the show.
There are
And throughout the
drops?
night, we will also be interactive on Twitch. You can predict who you think will win using a Twitch extension. And first up, best ongoing game, so go and vote now. Lock in your predictions. All right, well, even with everything going on, it's been one of those special years.
Do I need
that
to go
sees the
link my
launch
Among Us
of
account with
new
Twitch?
next-gen consoles. And with that brings a whole new generation of games. Tonight, we are honored to have one team, a new team of veterans, reveal the very first details about their ambitious and exciting new project right here at the Game Awards. Enjoy.
Pretty much since the day I started, there's been a really clear player fantasy. I think the thing that makes it
You
different
can
from
start
a lot
playing
of
it in
first-person
2030.
games is it's not just about shooting.
Eco sci-fi.
Yep, they are Dragon Master.
Future
Is it
fiction,
Sephiroth?
but from
Sephiroth?
an ecological focus.
There's been this ecological disaster.
These corporations came in and they developed new technology, and on the surface, everything's pretty great.
Did you win yet? Yes, Cassandra. Cheers, we won.
Cinematic piece that helps set the tone for our world.
Wow, a dystopian future? That hasn't been done yet.
I remember when everything changed. The floods, the storms, the fires, people dying in the streets. The corporations gave us solutions.
It's just so overdone. Dystopian. Humans have to unite against the bad government who ruined their planet. There are black markets. This is in an urban environment, but things are all futuristic and...
We need to know what they're hiding.
The Twitch chat on Twitch Gaming is going wild right now. Why is that, kids? What are they going wild about? Why are you about to get fired, Cassandra? Though, I gotta admit, I do love the urban area overrun with plants and like nature taking back. I love that aesthetic. Oh, yeah, Dave. Hey, David. They've released this match character, by the way. Did you see it?
Not yet. This is just the beginning.
Oh, dude, it is Perfect Dark. I had no idea it was Perfect Dark.
There you go, Perfect Dark from the Initiative Xbox. Very exciting to have that
Xbox.
announced. All right, well, we're going to go right into another game announcement for the first time right here at the Game Awards. Check it out.
Ooh, pretty. Whoa, this looks really good. Gross. 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 Isn't this a little bit like 2014 for zombies? If you're gonna do zombies, we need unique zombies. Like what? Like the clickers from The Last of Us. Those are unique zombies.
There's too many. Stick together. We got a job to do. Remember?
No worm-ridden son of a bitch is gonna stop us.
Lock her up, handsome.
I like her. Yeah, it was okay. It was... The chat was cool. All the free melees, that was really neat. It was nothing incredible. Okay. I mean, that's a little more unique of a zombie design. It's got 4 arms. Okay, that's a more unique one too. That's kind of like the bloaters from The Last of Us. I'm just so over zombies and post-apocalyptic horror games.
Oh man, this is my favorite hoodie.
A little club soda will take that right out.
Watch out!
Ooh, and then we got Big Fist Guy. And it spit stuffs with the other with 4 arms. Zombies are just so overdone. There's nothing unique you can do with zombies anymore. Is there going to be anything about Among Us? I think so. There's drops. Back for Blood?
Back for Blood, and I'm now joined by Chris Ashton of Turtle Rock Studios. This is pretty exciting for all us Left 4 Dead fans. Of course, you guys are known for all the amazing work Left 4 Dead, and now you're building building on the legacy with this new
I know about Left 4 Dead.
co-op shooter. What's new? What can you tell us about it, Chris?
Well, we wanted to
The
do
cinema-
more
yeah.
and bigger, right?
It
wanted
was
to have
beautiful,
more playable characters,
but it was nothing like-
more missions, more.
He's another
story,
sword boy.
But we also wanted to have a bigger variety of zombies to fight, right? But also we wanted to go bigger.
The visuals of the
So
Smash
now we've
trailer
got
were
these
gorgeous. I loved
20-foot
Zelda's
tall,
hair in particular. It was really
zombie
pretty.
monstrosities that are definitely going to take, you know, the help of your friends in order to defeat.
All right, well, it's great to have this game announced, but it sounds like I think you've prepared a little surprise for everyone watching, right?
Oh yeah, like movies are cool, but gameplay is king, right? So let's see some of that.
Okay, here we go. Here's the gameplay reveal of
Hey,
Back 4
Scott.
Blood. Thanks, Chris.
Oh, the actual gameplay now? Why not? Is this a Left 4 Dead sequel? There is a Left 4 Dead 2, right? Really? This is a Left 4 Dead sequel?
Ready? Not one for speeches. So how about we just go kill some rich?
They weren't 6 feet apart. They were close.
Damn. Here we go.
Really? Same studio. I've heard wonderful things about the Left 4 Dead, like the beginning ones, that they were really fun. Really need the anime swordsman types to shut up right now, really. When did like the movesets get revealed for Sephiroth? I don't know how long typically after we reveal the like actual movesets get released. Or do people not know until they're released? I've also just never played a Final Fantasy game, so I have no care for that character in particular. But I also am not the biggest fan of Ultimate. It's Call of Duty Zombie, but made funner. That's a big boy. I want to know how that happens.
Need to finish them off and fast.
Oh, ARM. This ARMS DLC looks great.
Ever take a vacation?
Ate his Wheaties. Is that how he got so big? He ate his Wheaties. Oh no. Is it just a spray and pray kind of game of just like, what are they? Not boss rushes, just enemy rushes? My 2-ton life on THC. Yeah, you just go through the map. Okay. That's kind of what Borderlands was. And I just couldn't get into it. I tried to play Borderlands, and it just wasn't entertaining to me.
There you go, Back for Blood.
It's like one of the first to do so, really.
Alpha next week. Crazy. All right, very exciting. Well, tonight we're celebrating games, and we've got awesome discounts on many of tonight's nominees with the Game Awards sale across Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo eShop, Epic Game
Comes on
Store,
your
and
birthday.
Steam. We also have the Game Awards Festival, a chance to play upcoming games like Little Nightmares
Looks like a Left 4
2,
Dead kind of game.
and
It
some
is
of the
a Left
games
4
are
Dead
also
game,
available
according to Davio.
instantly with GeForce Now, so make sure to check that out. You can stream on any device with no downloads on GeForce Now. Well, we also have a lot of great stuff coming up. We'll have performances from the London Philharmonic Orchestra and Eddie Vedder. But right now, 2 years ago, we announced at the Game Awards Scavengers from Midwinter Entertainment.
What's with the
Everyone
nice
has
suit
been
and then
wondering
tennis
when they'll
shoes?
get
Is that to
play it.
like
For news on that, let's hear from Midwinter's Josh
connect
Holmes.
with the gamers?
Thanks, Jeff. I do have a really exciting update for you, but first, I just want to thank the many thousands of players who've been testing the game with us over the past year. Your feedback and your support means the world to us. We couldn't do this without you. Today, I have big news to share.
Explorers, it's time.
Tickle time.
You'll face off against many others.
Yay, more gross things to shoot.
There are countless strategies and paths to success.
I do like
Find
archery.
the ones that get you back alive.
This is where the real fun starts.
I've been preparing this for years. Now, I need you.
Keep up if you can see me.
Yeah, because it was back for blood.
Now it's gonna be a good time.
I think so. I think so, Anthony.
Your test.
Imagine being part of a Philip harmonic.
Now.
I want a Zelda Borderlands game. I just want a Zelda game. I want Breath of the Wild 2 so badly.
All right, so there you have it. The PC closed beta for Scavengers
His teeth are so
starts
straight.
right now. If you're part of our community, you can play with your existing Steam key. But we're also opening up 50,000 slots for new players.
Go get it.
So go to playscavengers.com, sign up for free.
It's pretty
and
weird
we'll
that like
see
90%
you
of the
in
games
game.
shown involve guns in some way. Don't most games? Ooh. Ooh. All I want in life is to live in medieval times. Not as the bad guys, though. I just want to live as a peasant, as a wench in medieval times. Come on, Game Awards. Come on. No need to stutter. Hello? I actually cared about this one. Let me refresh. Hello? Stop. Why? Why? Why, Game Awards? Why do you hurt me in this way? Why? Why? Thanks, Davio. Am I really getting an ad? Oh, what this? What this? Well, we missed that entire trailer. That stinks. Mallory's... Seriously, David? Seriously? Who's Mallory? Is that your person at Discord? Also, I'm kind of into this. This is a bop. Where are the games where we just get along? I like that. Nice. Hades.
You thought you could get rid of me, but you can't. Anyways, Instagram and the Game Awards have teamed up for 6 new AR effects you can share to Instagram Reels. I played with them yesterday at home and posted to the Game Awards
game
profile.
advertising.
Check it out.
Okay, Fred, you got me. You got me.
To Final Fantasy VII's train station, transform into the Doomslayer, don the mask of the Ghost of Tsushima, sneak through The Last of Us, or even become Zagreus from Hades. To create your own, just head over to the Game Awards on Instagram, click on the effect icon, and share to Instagram Reels. And I'll be back later to show off some of your beautiful creations.
Not sponsored, obviously. Forza. Okay, I actually played one of these racing games for the first time, like a modern racing game, for the first time a couple weeks ago. And it was so not entertaining. The most entertaining thing was purposefully crashing my car. Oh, with Cyberpunk? Wow.
There you go, Forza across Cyberpunk,
Forza.
and later, Keanu Reeves, Johnny Silverhand himself, will be joining us to present the Best Direction Award, so stay tuned for that. But welcome back. Now, coming up next, we're going to present the Best Ongoing Game Award, and the Twitch community thinks Fortnite is going to win that with 47% of the
there's
votes.
polls.
Well, let's find out the Twitch community is
What
right.
game do you think
We're going to
will win
present
the Best Ongoing?
game, which recognizes 5 outstanding titles that continue to deliver for fans. Here are the nominees.
Best ongoing game.
Here I go.
Our enemies stand no chance.
A game is 12 years old now. Hey, if a game can last that long, that says something.
All right, well, now it's time to reveal the winner. The nominees
Okay.
are joining us here. Hi, guys. All right, here we go. And the winner is... The Game Award goes to No Man's Sky.
I thought that was John Krasinski for a second.
I was not expecting that. Amazing. It's normally, Twitch is right, Jeff. It's normally Fortnite. It's always Fortnite that beats us. Thank you so much. We're really lucky.
I love when I can tell because when people are behind.
And make games.
What have I
No Man's
missed?
Sky is such a wonderful game to work on, you know. It's
Not a
always
bunch.
easy, though.
Smash Reveal,
So
Left 4
moments like
Dead,
this,
Forza.
they mean a lot.
Perfect Dark.
It means a lot to me, means a lot to the team.
Hey,
Thank
he
you
might be
so
a little
much.
tipsy. I agree.
Continuing to support us. Thanks.
You should just change your name to Sassy Lassie for this stream.
Congratulations, Sean Murray, No Man's Sky, Best
Pog,
Ongoing
pog,
Game.
pog,
Now, every
pog.
year leading into the show, there's always a lot of speculation, a lot of games that you might be anticipating, but there are always a few you're not expecting. Like this one. Check out this world premiere.
Callisto Protocol. Foot. There was a foot. I'm scared. Why do games look so real? This game looks better than Cyberpunk has so far. And I've seen 2 seconds of it.
Alright, man, get up.
I'm scared.
You see this?
Oh. Spooky. I don't like this. Love that default scary monster voice that every single monster has. The like deep growl. Why are all the monsters puking too? It's like the third monster in this Game Awards that is puking.
This is Black Irons to transport ship Charon.
I want equal representation for monsters. Ooh. Callisto Protocol. Looks neat.
I'm feeling some Dead Space vibes, and there's little wonder why. You know him from his work on Dead Space
Really?
and Call of Duty. Here's the CEO of Striking Distance Studios, Glenn Schofield. Hey, Glenn.
Hey, thanks, Jeff. Well, the Callisto Protocol has been in development for over a year and a half with a team of well over 100 people on it. It's a single-player, third-person, story-driven survival horror game set in the year 2320 on Jupiter's moon of Callisto. Our goal is to
Why
make
is
the
nothing ever
single
set in
most
like
scariest game for
2000
PC and consoles. And
104?
we're so excited to be able to show
Like,
it
why
here
are
tonight.
they all like really catchy years?
Awesome. Thank you very much, Glenn. We're looking forward to hearing more about that next year. All right, announced back in July, Warhammer 40k Dark Tide
Terminated
is a
Protocol,
four-player
Callisto
co-op
Protocol.
game from Fat Shark, the developers behind Warhammer Vermintide 2. Well, tonight, they're sharing a first look at the gameplay. Check this out.
I've never really known much about Warhammer. All I know about Warhammer is the figurines. Like that was in the 24th and a half century. Everything is just catchy years. Big boy. Metal Gear Solid 4 takes place in the distant future. 2 doesn't really? 2014.
Now
That's
it is time
so
to
funny.
recognize some other winners. In the category of Best Art Direction,
Ooh,
the nominees are
Ori.
Final Fantasy VII Remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Ori and the Will of the Wisps,
Oh.
and The Last of Us Part 2.
I hope Ori wins.
And the Game Award goes to Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh,
Congratulations to Sucker Punch. For Best Action Game, the nominees are Doom Eternal, Hades, Half-Life Alyx, Neo 2, and Streets of Rage 4.
I think Doom's gonna win.
And the winner is Hades.
Really?
Congratulations, Supergiant. In the
Nice.
category
Cool.
of Best VR AR, the nominees are Dreams, Half-Life Alyx, Marvel's Iron Man VR, Star Wars Squadrons, and The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners.
Probably
And
Half-Life
the Game Award
Alyx.
goes to Half-Life
Yeah.
Alyx. Congratulations to Valve. For Best Sports Racing Game, those nominees are Dirt 5, F1 2020, FIFA 21, NBA 2K21, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2.
Oh.
And the Game Award goes to Tony Hawk's
Yeah,
Pro Skater
okay.
1 and 2. Congratulations, Tony.
Congrats,
And for the
Tony,
most
as if he made the
anticipated
game.
Voted on Twitter this year, the nominees are Elden Ring, there I said it, God of War sequel, Halo Infinite, Horizon Forbidden West, Resident Evil Village, and The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel. And your most anticipated game is
Breath of the Wild.
Elden
No,
Ring.
what is that?
Congratulations to From Software.
Thanks
All
for the
right,
follow,
this
Zelda's
next game
Flower
comes from the
Garden.
creators of Gone Home
Thanks
to
for the Hey
Tacoma.
Listen, Davey.
The Fulbright Company and Annapurna Interactive present one part road trip, one part
Breath of the
mystery,
Wild.
with 2 familiar voices. Check it out.
What this? Oh,
My
pretty.
name is Testivine,
Hi, Testivine.
and the world is passing me by.
This looks like Firewatch.
I guess as I get a little older, I'm starting to feel how things change. They decline and go away. That's how it was with my grandma. I loved her so much. I thought I knew her better than anyone.
Oh,
But looking
pretty.
through her old things, we found hints of something she never told us
Ooh.
about.
Tree
A man
watch.
who wasn't my grandfather. A burglary ring. Some sort of lost fortune. We can't ask her about these things anymore.
This reminds me of
We have to go looking for the answers ourselves.
what's that one Butterfly Effect game?
My mom and I are out on the road.
Strange.
searching. I don't know what we'll find, but whatever it is, I know we'll find it
Pretty.
together.
Oh, if it's like a mystery solving thing, I'd be. Life is Strange. Thank you. Open roads. I would absolutely buy this. I would absolutely get that.
All right, once again this year, we're excited to share some stories about people around the world who are making a positive impact on the gaming community. These are our global gaming citizens in partnership with Facebook Gaming. Our first honoree tonight is Latinx in gaming. Check out this important story.
When I was starting in the games industry as a Latinx person,
I felt quite invisible. It still feels like I'm the odd one out.
I felt alone. I was often the only woman and the only Latina woman in the room.
I think about how hard it was for me to get where I am today.
I'm sure you do, David. I'm sure you do.
I don't want anyone to go through that anymore.
And welcome to Latinx in Gaming. Our content, our voices.
Latinx in Gaming is a group of people that are dedicated to supporting other
I like
people
his
of
jacket.
Latinx descent in the gaming space.
The past 3 years, we've just grown from a really small group into thousands.
This was no longer just about game developers.
Netflix.
This is about streamers and students and journalists and marketing and fans.
Pave the way for people like me, pave the way for people in our community.
Just knowing that there's somebody out there doing what you want to do empowers you to chase it.
It's a really beautiful thing.
I'm trying not to cry, I was this close.
Gaming. Does anybody do anything on Facebook Gaming? Like, does anybody
Hey
here
everyone,
know
my name
anything
is
about
Anna
Facebook
Dahlman.
Gaming?
I am the executive producer of Valorant, and I cannot believe that it has been only half a year since we launched this game. Our Valorant community has shown up in such a huge way, helping us take this tac shooter from an idea to a home for tens of millions of players around the world. To celebrate this, we've teamed up with the Game Awards to highlight one of the most
has a lot
vital
of
pieces
medals.
of our community.
Wow.
Honestly, the ones that got us started in the first place are Valorant streamers. Together, we ran a fan vote to name the best emerging Valorant streamer.
Really, that's
from our
really
global
cool.
community list.
Thanking the
We'll
streamers
announce the
for
winner
helping your
before the
game
end
get
of the
popular.
show,
That's really
and then
neat.
We'll all go raid their stream together. Again, I
Aw.
want to thank you all for playing Valorant, and I'll leave you with just a taste of what we've all done together
That's
this
pretty
year.
neat.
The potential of Valorant, I love it.
I stream Valorant in my inbox.
Oh my goodness. I got this.
I should play this game again. This is fun. It was a hard game, but it was fun. Streaming is what anybody knows about Among Us. True, yeah. I think it's really cool that the actual companies thank the streamers that got them popular. That's really cool. It's Riot. Why did they need streamers to make it popular? That's how because they did drops. If you watched the streamers play the game, you got drops. And I think that's an incredible marketing tactic. Yeah, what if I don't like Valor or Ants? Okay, well then maybe it's not the game for you, Fraud.
There is a special event happening right now in Pokemon Go. Well, now's the time to bring out your phones and start catching because we're officially on a Wooper Watch. And they are so cute. We've partnered with our friends at Pokemon Go to keep an eye on the waterfish Pokemon, and throughout the night, we'll let you know when large numbers of Wooper will appear in the wild. We've also been told you could encounter a shiny Wooper if you're lucky, so open up Pokemon Go and catch some Wooper while you want.
That's kind of crazy. Huh. Huh. Pokemon Go's been going for 4 years. Whoop troop.
Get up, detective. One last time.
Disco Elysium.
The great city at the end of the world is waiting. So, get out there. Solve a murder with a unique
I like this
skill system
voiceover.
at your disposal.
He has a good voice.
Carve your own path across an award-winning open world. And uncover even more in this groundbreaking role-playing game. Meet and get to know more of the locals.
Welcome to reality, baby.
Open world is just code word for me getting lost. It's true, but that's kind of half the fun is getting lost.
With full voice acting for every single one
Really?
of the city's beautiful people.
Yes. I'm going to unplug the microphone, okay?
And leave
That's
a bigger mark
kind of
behind
crazy,
you
actually.
in new quests.
Voice acting for every single character.
You can handle it.
Getting lost is fun. Breath of the Wild is what's over here. The game, yeah. Breath of the Wild is ooh shiny.
Enjoy the
Really, Scott? There's gonna be another Toy Story movie?
Disco Elysium.
Why?
The final cut. A free upgrade for all players.
Why can't Disney think of any new ideas? Why do they have to keep ruining franchises? It does kind of sound like God of War, yeah.
Welcome back to the Game Awards. That's so exciting. Disco Elysium news. You may remember last year I think they won the most awards out of any game last year.
Really?
So awesome news. All right. Well, now we're going to talk about BioWare's Dragon Age franchise. It is known for its story and its characters. And right
You're
now,
hype?
the team at BioWare wanted to give you a little sneak preview.
I
of what
wish
to
I could be
expect in
hyped,
the
but I
next
just
game
can't.
and where it will take us. Enjoy.
Disney needs to do something else.
I face tyrants.
Not actual gameplay.
Gods. Seen friends lose life and limb. But there's always
Apparently, Matt, another Dragon Age.
on breaking the world. It's time for a new hero.
Once again, there's that default. Oh, armor. Oh, that's gorgeous. There's that default monster sound.
Magic hand. No ancient prophecy. The kind of person they'll never see coming.
False advertising. No, they said they'll let you know when there's more Whooper.
I've got your back. Demons, dragons, darkspawn. Even the Dreadwolf.
Ooh, armor.
This is your story.
Okay. No remaining. Just Dragon Age. No name yet.
All right, we're back, and I'm trapped in our set now. I don't know what's going on. All right, well, next we'll have a look at an exciting new tactical squad-based roguelite game set in the Endless universe.
Ooh, roguelike. Where's Donnie? Sega? I like the squid guy. This looks like Overwatch art style. There he is, Squid Boy. I like the song. Roguelike gaming in the United States. New job trying to feature yourself. Sonic's 13th anniversary is next week. We can expect something. Is 13th anniversaries aren't typically when things come out though, right? Endless Dungeons. Not for me, but maybe for somebody else.
All right, Endless Dungeons, very cool. Our next world premiere comes from South Korea. Crimson Desert,
30th.
the new open-world
Duh.
action-adventure game from Pearl Abyss.
13th wouldn't even have made
This next-gen game
sense.
offers in-depth,
Then
story-driven
30th, then yeah,
single-player
that'll be
content
cool.
in an
Maybe
MMO
a-
setting. What you're about to see includes actual gameplay
pack
footage.
of some
This
kind.
is the beautiful and merciless world of Crimson Desert.
I don't know this. Oh, Endless Dungeon. Very cool. Yeah, his very cool. He definitely seemed excited. Stop! No, actually, that means 2006. 2006, if it was 13. No, 2007. This looks like a, what is it? Age of Empires? Right? I think. Ooh. Snowy. Once again, all I want to do is just live here. Elder Scrolls 6? I want to live here too, David. Not there. I don't want to live there. I want to live in the mountain snowy village. I want to live there. Ooh, he's wearing a wolf. It looks, oh my gosh, the armor. Oh my gosh. It's so gorgeous. What's a girl gotta do to just become a Viking woman? You know, I miss Game of Thrones. I could buy this. Move to Minnesota. By day one way, and by night another. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Viking women are just ancient tomboys. Change my mind. No. They have like gorgeous long braids. And are just warriors. Okay, I think he's dead, buddy. I think it's gonna be okay. What is this? No Viking GF. Exactly. I want to be that Viking GF. Ooh. I just want an excuse to make more armor, and I'm trying to like desperately look for armor like in this game. Ow. Ow. Ooh, cool. Oh, magic? Puzzles? Booby traps? Games like this make me want to get a new graphics card. Oh, puppy. This is a long trailer. Do you really, Fraud? Did you get a 3070? Really? I recently updated my computer, so I just have my garbage graphics card still left in there that I need to buy a new one for. Can I buy it off of you? Crimson. Oh, this was Crimson Desert. Cool. Looks very neat. Ooh. Winter 2021. Cool.
I love having new IP and new teams on stage. South Korea, that's fantastic. Crimson Desert. All right, now to present our next award. He joined me in Fortnite earlier this year, the star of Tenet, John David Washington. Hey, John.
Gotcha.
Hey, Jeff. Thanks for inviting me to the Game Awards. As you know, in Christopher Nolan's latest film, Tenet, I played a character called the protagonist. Very literally named narrative, and I thought that was a cool name for a character. It reminded me a little bit of playing video games where we're all the protagonists.
He's
helping to
definitely
tell the
reading
story
something.
of the game with our choices. Great narratives in games are the perfect balance of that feeling of being in control, but also being guided by brilliant storytellers. And so, these are the nominees for Best Narrative.
There's a new poll.
Best Narrative.
I told you no one gets
Hades.
I have to finish it.
Hey, what's up, Jay?
Everything for my home.
A touching reunion.
This can't be real.
And the
Hades.
Game Award goes to The Last of Us Part 2.
So these applause are dubbed in
This is the
because there's nobody in the audience.
acceptance speech I've ever done, so I wrote it down. So
That's
I wouldn't
okay.
mess it up,
Welcome
but-
back.
Okay, here we go. This is amazing. First off, it's such an honor to be nominated with so many incredible games that came out this year. So truly. Of course, I've got to
That's
thank
disappointing.
my co-writer and the director of The Last of Us Part 2, Neil Druckmann, who was courageous enough to tell such a ballsy story. And a big shout out and thanks also to our other writers, Josh
Literally
Scher
bombed.
and Ryan James, and of course the entire Naughty Dog studio. This game is what it is because of the collaborative nature at that studio and their love of narrative. And of course,
Definitely clapping.
thank you
better-
mostly
better
and
laugh
always to
track.
the fans. These characters meant so much to us. And
Here,
we're
I have
really
a laugh
touched that they
track. I'll just add
resonated
it
with
in.
you as well. So thank you.
Right now, we've got a very special guest who has some exciting
everything.
news
Why are
for
you
all you
confused?
virtual chefs out there joining us all the way from his kitchen. It's the Swedish Chef. Chef, are you there?
Furniture, the picking the number one. Oh, the mummy, hunde, puppy, funny, the furniture, the bit today. And for the super duper hot the spoon. Oh, the spoon. And for the noodle. And this for the whisk. Oh, and for the chickens. The chicken is for the
Chef, I'm so sorry to cut you off, and you're looking sharp in that tux, by the way. My
What
Swedish
is
is a little
happening?
rusty, but I think there's been a little bit of confusion, honestly.
No. It's for the win. Thank you for the shirt, the cube and the
Where's Josh's
food,
soundboard when you need him?
For taking all
I've
the
got
food
one. We're
from
covered.
from the scene,
No, Chef, I'm so sorry, but you didn't actually win a game award. That trophy you've got, honestly, it kind of looks like leftovers. Anyways, you're supposed to be sharing an
Wow.
announcement here about a co-op game.
The coop?
No, co-op game, like a fun, cool new game with a playable character named Swedish Chef.
Me? For the Play-Doh?
Yes, that is why you're here for a world premiere. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Okie dokie. What? Seriously, it overcooked? Okay, that's great. That's great. No, I'm Dutch. I'm not Swedish. Oh, look at him
And
go.
there you have it. What do you think, Chef?
I mean, I'm still gonna be the cat.
Furniture, for the picking the number one, oh, for the movie, and for the
He is perfect.
If only the big
He's already got like the right face shape and everything.
Oh my. All right. Well, congratulations to the Swedish Chef. This time it's real. Swedish Chef is playable in Overcooked All You Can Eat on PS5 and Xbox Series X, and he's available right now. Coming up, Gal Gadot is presenting our Games for Impact Award, and we'll head to Abbey Road Studios to celebrate Mario's 35th anniversary with the world-famous London Philharmonic Orchestra. But right now, let's hear from Dr. Lupo about a new initiative at the Game Awards.
Oh, you
Future
missed it,
Class.
David. Earlier, Brie Larson was on here
Hey, y'all,
because
I'm
she's
Dr. Lupo,
such a
and tonight
gamer.
I'm honored to partner with Gillette to introduce the Game Awards Future Class.
Oh, I liked his hoodie.
A group of thinkers, dreamers,
Yeah, look
and
at his hoodie.
pioneers who represent the bright, bold, and inclusive future of video games.
Games have really changed my life, to be honest with you. My name is Royce Payne. I'm a senior computer science major at Morehouse College, and I'm currently playing on the Morehouse Maroon Tiger gaming team. We see other big colleges are able to have these gaming teams, and they're winning scholarships.
Yeah.
For us not to have it, we're like, this is a lack. We need to
Wonder
get rid
Woman's
of this
getting a lot
lack.
of ads right now.
We're just a collection of HBCUs who have different passionate gamers who want to compete against one another. We played against some good competition so far. Just being able to really break into that space and open the door for others to come behind me, that's huge for me.
Passionate gamers. I'm gonna be right back. I'll keep it on for you guys.
Oh, hi everyone. I hope you're enjoying the Game Awards. I'm Alana Pierce, coming at you live from my mansion. As someone with a chronic respiratory illness, I've had to find some unique ways to deal with the 2020 situation. Like maybe I go for a swim in my Olympic-sized that's not Olympic. The Olympic one is indoors, so. But I know that there are some people out there watching this that are depending on things like vaping to try to calm themselves down. However, the high levels of nicotine that you can be inhaling can actually worsen your anxiety and just kind of fight against the mental health battle that is this year. Not that I would know, because, you know. But that doesn't mean I'm not trying to look out for you. For those of you who are looking to quit vaping, which I hope you are, This Is Quitting is a free text-based program with a free built-in support system. Text Game Awards to 88709 now.
I want that Mario music back. That was fun. All right, back in 1997, I wrote a story about two game developers coming together to make an Unreal franchise. Tonight, they're teaming up again for this epic game store world reveal, which you can play right now.
Operator, our odds of
dominating,
possessing a tactical advantage have increased. Test those weapons. Accuracy is
ultra kill,
otherworldly. Enemy casualties are enormous. Your progress
unstoppable,
in line with projections.
Welcome back to the Game Awards. Earlier, I asked you to head over to Instagram to post our Game of the Year AR effects to your reel. Let's check out a couple of your creations. Looking great. Keep posting on Instagram, and I'll share some more in just a bit. Now back to your host, Jeff Keighley.
Thank you very much, Sid. Last month, Call of Duty invited players to unravel a conspiracy decades in the making with the release of Black Ops Cold War. On December 16th, Season 1 kicks off. Free multiplayer maps, more weapons, and more operators. And for Warzone players, a massive update of content, including a new close quarters map, Rebirth Island. Here's your first look at the gameplay of Season 1.
What did I miss?
Adler's chasing ghosts.
I missed
He has
nothing.
some pieces of the puzzle, but doesn't know he's a piece
Oh,
himself.
3D World?
He won't live long enough to work that out.
I bet the chat was going nuts.
is mine.
Soviet Russia.
I am going to enjoy this. Strike inbound. You have no idea what's coming.
We are in control. He's trying to bait you, Agnes.
No shit.
Ah, Motherlot.
I won't show him mercy. He showed me.
Ah. I love all the like the vaporwave lighting in a lot of these games. Cold War.
We knew this year that the Game Awards Orchestra wasn't going to be easy to pull off, but we had to try. I know how much we all love video game music. Well, I'm really proud of what we've got for you right now.
I mean, I'm mad at
This is an
Nintendo, but it doesn't mean I can't
anniversary
enjoy their
year,
songs.
The 35th anniversary of Nintendo's all-time classic Super Mario Bros., originally released in 1985.
All right, let's see this.
Here to perform a medley of Mario songs from the legendary Abbey Road Studios in London, this is the world-class London Philharmonic Orchestra, led by conductor Lauren Balfe. Enjoy.
I'll tell you after this. Okay. Oh, seriously? I'm gonna look at chat, guys. Dude, let's go. Let's go! 500,000 people watching and the chat is filled with free melees. Let's go. Oh, I'm gonna do a highlight my message. DMCA time! Dude. People in the comments wear their masks.
Makes everything better, doesn't it? Wow. Thank you to Lauren and the London Philharmonic.
Dude.
They'll be back again later in the show, and Eddie Vedder's coming up too. So lots of shows still to come. Lots of us are in lockdown right now. I know it might feel normal tonight.
All
to see
these
all
highlighted
these games,
things. This
but
is all free
we're all
melee.
in lockdown,
This is
and
all free
I know
melee.
we all can't wait to go back outside to travel the world, meet new people. Well, until then, here's a game where you can do all of that as you explore and record disappearing cultures in a strange, beautiful world.
This
This
is
game
nuts.
is just stunning, and it's coming to PlayStation 5. Check it out.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Absolute nuts. Okay, I'll give this back to you guys.
Our grandparents lived for 1,000 years, and our parents had a century to themselves.
Thanks. I recommend, Jay, if you want to figure it out, search up the free Melee hashtag.
But us?
There are mega threads, though, on everything that
we have one season.
Nintendo has been doing in the past week. This reminds me of, what is that one game where you have, like, you're a little flying thing and you have a scarf behind you? Forgot. With the amazing sand physics.
Beautiful. That's
Melee is
Seasons.
awesome.
All right. Well, now it's time to present
You should see
another
what
Game
Nintendo
Award.
did to
She's
them.
the star of the upcoming film Wonder Woman 1984. Here is Gal Gadot. Hey, Gal.
Thanks, Jeff. I'm honored to be here at the Game Awards. Lots of video games are fun to play, but each year, a select few games deliver a deeper message. They focus on subjects that can be historical,
Journey, thank you, yes.
political, or deeply personal. The Games for Impact Award honors socially progressive projects that have the potential to inspire real change in the world. Here are the nominees.
Games for Impact.
Spiritfarer.
Nothing good comes from stirring up old memories.
We don't really have a choice about that.
I haven't heard of any of these.
We knew we had to resist, no matter the cost.
And the Game Award goes
Nintendo
to...
is smelly right now, you're right.
Tell Me Why.
So Among Us doesn't get Game of the Year.
I'm the community manager of Tell Me Why, and on behalf of the entire team from both Don't Nod Entertainment and Xbox Publishing, thank you so much for this award, and thank you so much for all the love that you've shown Tyler and Allison.
The one that The Last of Us actually deserves to
I'd
win.
like to express our team's deep admiration for all of tonight's nominees, especially those that have used their platforms to tell stories about trans and queer people with sincerity and heart. Here's to a future where even more marginalized people can see themselves and their experiences truly reflected in the games they play. Thank you so, so much.
Congratulations. Everyone's joining us live. The tech is working. This is amazing, and it's so cool to see
What's
everyone.
free Melee, though?
All right, well, right now we've
We
got
recommend you to
another
Google it.
brand new game announcement for you. Check this out. Unexpected.
Ooh. Hold up. Whoa. Tell me why. Wow. Her hair looks phenomenal. Wow. Whoa. Even if it's this is absolutely nothing to do with what the game looks like. This cinematic still looks amazing. Yes, that's absolutely Vin Diesel. Now it's a shirtless Vin Diesel. He's an angry boy. Vin Diesel doesn't look very threatening. Crunch, munch, crunch, crunch. But as soon as it ends, the graphics go back to PS1 level, true. Yeah, that was worth it to stop running. Beagly. Do you know that Vin Diesel's only 5'5"? That's why I don't, like, he just doesn't look threatening. I'm 5'5". Ooh, he's got lipstick on. Little girl, you gotta stop running. Like, you're getting people killed. Just keep running. I know. The blood graphics don't look very realistic. Ads be like actual gameplay, be like mobile Clash of Clans. Yeah, oh yeah, that's real mature. Clash of Clans. Yeah, stick out your tongue at the T-Rex that just killed your mom. Oh, she's the chosen one. They're the chosen one. Honestly, love me a good game that has like a father-daughter relationship. I think that's why I like Ellie and Joel so much from The Last of Us. Step stool for most of the shots. I bet he was on stilts when they did the motion tracking. Wow, a spunky female who gets other people killed because she's an idiot. What an amazing and relatable character.
That's our old friend.
Wait, they look like cavemen, but they have technology? Wow. The Avatar 2? Floating islands? Arc. You forgot the lower half of the K. We'll see. I want gameplay before I say anything about that.
Starring Vin Diesel, and the team at Studio Wildcard has one more announcement for all.
So it looks like the human version of.
This out.
Can you feel it?
I don't know that.
The balance of nature has been altered. There is someone out there who may change our fate, who could lead us out of the darkness. And yet I wonder, hunted and alone,
Anthony's dying.
will she be able to survive?
Ooh. I like all the dinosaurs. This looks hand-drawn. When will people realize that some things just genuinely look better in 2D? Things that are very unrealistic and fantasy can sometimes only be done in animation.
Good boy.
He's a good boy. The animated series. Wow. Gerard Butler and David Tennant? Really? That don't happen often.
It has been a crazy year for Fall Guys. It became a massive phenomenon, and we all had fun with it this summer, especially when we were all in lockdown. This holiday season, Fall
really?
Guys is back
That's
with a
hilarious.
winter
That makes it even
wonderland
funnier.
For season 3, here's your first look.
All right, season 3, let's go. What's our theme? Isn't this a bit late for a Christmas reveal? You only have 15 days.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. With the kids jingle belling and everyone telling.
Okay, this is adorable. It's a It's a polar bear skin.
It's the happiest season.
And each of them will cost 10 crowns.
With those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to
Awesome, David. Thank you. Awesome. Oh, look, it's you.
There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago.
Penguins can't fly, get it? Is this song claimed? Almost definitely. Snowbird outfit dude is dripping. Hi, Pollinator. In 5 days. So they're only gonna have 10 days for the Christmas event. Why would they do that?
The Game
How big is the Fall
Festival
Guys
is going
team?
on right now, and you can stream all the Game Festival demos using any device.
So, David, I don't know if you missed
own.
it.
With GeForce Now, you can check
Fall
that
Guys
out.
won the Best
The
Community
Game Festival,
Award.
Lots of amazing games you can play all weekend long. All right, coming up next, Tom Holland, Nolan North, and the award for Best Multiplayer. More awards and announcements and later.
I mean, I
we've
chalk it
got
up to their social
Reggie,
media. Their
Keanu
Twitter account
Reeves,
alone
plus
created a
Eddie Vedder
community.
from Pearl Jam playing his song from The Last of Us Part 2. But right now, Elite Dangerous is a space sim MMO from Frontier. Players have been exploring the galaxy for nearly 4 decades. Here is the gameplay reveal of Odyssey, which lets you explore on foot for the first time.
Does Among Us have like a... I mean, it has a fan base, but does it have like a community? Oh yeah, totally. Hi, Bubba.
Ground control
To Major Tom. Wait, no way. Is this Moonbase Alpha? Is this Moonbase Alpha?
Take your
No.
protein pills and put your helmet on.
No, he said the name.
Major Tom to
Ground control.
I'm stepping
I really thought this was Moonbase Alpha for a second. That'd be so cool if they did it. Elite Dangerous. Odyssey. Odyssey? I know now. So many Twitch streams are gonna get claimed, yeah. I can't wait to be part of the club. Moonbase Alpha was kind of underrated. People did treat it as a joke.
A way of coping.
What's this?
What's going on in the world.
I like her tattoo.
Games is an incredible way of doing that. I'm Jennifer Hazel. I'm a medical doctor. When I started specializing in mental health specifically, something clicked. I realized that all my life I'd been using video games as a way of nurturing my own well-being, and I wondered if other people could do that too.
Hi, this is Dr.
And so I established Checkpoint to bring mental health resources to the gaming community.
What is mental health?
We use games as a medium
Kind of strange,
to raise awareness and to reduce stigma and to provide real tangible resources to people who are struggling that they can use in their everyday life.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Above all else, I want people to know that it's okay to be struggling at the moment. There are resources out there, and it will help.
Of course,
and
it's
it will
sponsored by
get
Facebook
better.
Gaming.
Welcome to Enoch, a
Enoch.
hellhole of madness and misery.
Enoch.
If you don't want to end up as worm food, what worked for you in the old world
What world
won't
is
work
Enoch?
here. Running and hiding are simply not viable options. Here, if you plan on surviving, you need to shift your mind into a higher gear. So let me walk you through the mantras of survival.
Could I have your attention, please?
First, cover is for cowards. Yeah, that's right. You can use cover. Nobody's stopping. But you're a biological sledgehammer. Act like one. Chuck yourself into the fray. 2, your powers are on tap. You feel that tingling in your fingertips? powers are ready to be unleashed. Don't keep them waiting. 3. You've got to kill to heal. There's no use licking your wounds. Want your health back? Get out there and take it. Violence breeds vitality. And finally, guiding philosophy to end. You have to think aggressive.
I remember seeing an early demo for this game. Don't remember the name though. Facebook is a company. Is literally so much mental health issues. Such empty words. Yeah, that's true. I can't wait to be DMCA'd for every single thing on here. Outriders. You were very close, Griff. You were very close. My hair's so long. It is. It is very long.
It could be a threat. You'd better think twice before you hand it to them.
Bunny. I hope you're doing alright and having the nicest year. Hi, Mater. What's up? Thanks. I am doing pretty good. No, girl. Stay with me. I love you. Please. Please? No? Okay. Well, this crosses off on everybody's bingo board of game that didn't need to be animals but is animals. Token animal game, exactly, Anthony. Oh wow, Xbox. With furries for no reason, yeah.
So deep in my heart that you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin.
There is no food in that fridge, man. We need to go grocery shopping.
It's Tom Holland here. I am in Atlanta on the set of the next Spider-Man film, but I am honored to be a part of the Game Awards tonight. You know that for the past few years I've been working on the Uncharted movie, which did involve some extensive research playing the games. I'm honored to be playing Nathan Drake. What I can assure you is that we really want to honor Naughty Dog's amazing games. So this film tells you how Nathan Drake became the character we all know and love. It is now my honor to introduce my good friend, Nathan Drake. Please welcome Mr. Nolan North.
Thank you, Tom. I could not be more proud of you. You know, someday when someone searches for Nathan Drake on IMDb and you are the first result, I will only be remarkably bitter. You know, video games allow us to connect with friends, family, and complete strangers. We can share memorable experiences beyond the confines of our own homes, or even travel to vast new worlds with our buddies on the couch next to us. Of all the years I've been grateful for multiplayer games, they've never been more important to us than they were in this historically crappy, rotten, no-good, cursed year. These are the nominees.
Wow, I thought it was a pretty good year.
Best multiplayer game, presented by Instagram.
Good delivery. There they are. I mean, it's even crazy that it got nominated, if I'm, like, to be honest. Like, it's crazy that it got nominated.
And the Game Award goes to Among Us.
Wow, really?
Oh, thank you so much. Oh
wow.
Oh, I can do this. All right. Thank you, Game Awards, and everyone
Best
who voted for
multiplayer.
us. And also congrats to all the other games nominated. It's an honor to have won Best Multiplayer category. Wow. Our goal with Among Us
That's
from the beginning was to
crazy.
create a fun experience.
Presented by
friends.
Instagram, yeah.
2 years ago, Among Us started with local mobile, and then online and PC, and the rest is history. Now more than ever, finding ways to connect with friends is increasingly significant, and we're so happy many of you turned to Among Us to play with friends and family. Big thank you to Robot Teddy, Dual Studio, and our other partners for helping us navigate all the excitement. Thank you to our moderators and the fans who have been on this journey with us for the past
that's
2
crazy.
years. And big thank you to our friends and family. You've helped us test. And
There it goes.
been
Here's the
incredibly
tears.
supportive through it all.
Here's the
Thank you
tears.
so much.
Thank you.
That must be insane to go on that
You've
journey.
been using Instagram's custom Game of the Year AR effects to add a snazzy trophy to your reel. Let's check out a couple of those. You're all winners in my book. Keep making those trophies, and I'll be back with more later. Now back to Jeff.
All right, thanks very much, Sydney, and
And then
congratulations to
playing some
Intersloth
online
later.
multiplayer game,
Among
loses
us,
random,
the new map
random dude spends almost
reveal.
nothing to make
All
a
right, now we've
multiplayer
got
game,
another brand new
wins.
game announcement. This one is fun. It's one of your
Among
favorite
Us has better
supernatural horror
online support
franchises,
than
and it
Animal
looks like
Crossing.
a bloody good time. Check it out.
It ain't about the money. It's about the heart. Exactly what everything said. Exactly.
I had a real life once.
In-game
I had a
footage,
wonderful
really.
girlfriend, Linda. Together we drove to a small cabin in the mountains. Necronomicon Ex Mortis, the book of the dead.
Is this evil? This is the Evil Dead.
It seems an archaeologist had come to this remote place to translate and study his latest find. It was never meant for the world of the living. The book awoke something dark in the woods. It took Linda,
This is absolutely Evil Dead.
and then it came.
I like him in the knight armor. Yeah! Cool! Cool! Nice. Animal Crossing multiplayer has never been the focus anyway. It's cute and simple. That's
There you go.
Among Us is
Evil
strictly
Dead, the
multiplayer.
game.
It's true.
Next up, a classic game
Plus,
franchise.
Nintendo's been doing some
is
shady stuff
being
lately. More than
remade.
shady.
Take a look at this announcement.
And game's always so bad. I don't know. It is weird. They're always really bad. What this? Capcom? I'm just on my phone to see the free Melee stuff. There it is, free Melee. Dude, comments dead company, free Melee. Ghosts and Goblins. Chair is really cool. I got it on Amazon. Thanks. It's comfy. Oh, that's actually kind of cool.
We love ourselves some Capcom arcade classics. We're now going to recognize some more winners. In the category of Best Independent Game, the nominees are Carrion, Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout, Hades, Spelunky 2, and Spiritfire.
Spelunky, come on!
And the Game
I mean,
Award
Fall Guys is
goes
gonna win,
to
but I want Spelunky.
Hades, congratulations, Super
really?
Giant. For Best Audio Design, those nominees are Doom Eternal, Ghost of Tsushima, Half-Life Alyx, Resident Evil 3, and The Last of Us Part 2.
Huh.
And our winner is The Last of Us Part 2. Congratulations, Naughty Dog. For Best Role-Playing Game, the nominees this year are
What will you do with this strength?
Agreed, Anthony.
My answer to this question used to be simple. It's not so that I continue winning. I train so that I never.
That seems like very practical armor.
Lose again.
I'm really happy that that one piece of your collarbone is really protected, so that you could wear a sports bra and just love that. Rogue company. If they're a threat to you, it's scary. If you can shoot them or something. No. Oh, dude, Super Meat Boy? Let's go! Let's go! Super Meat Boy. Cool. Cool. Is this Genshin? I don't know. Everything. Outlast, The Evil Within, The Evil Within 2. You can fight back in a lot of horror games. Alien Isolation. I haven't played Genshin. What's the appeal? I don't even know what kind of game it is.
Hi, I am Mary Mauser, along with Peyton List from Netflix's Cobra Kai. We're here to settle one of the great rivalries in gaming.
This is Abby versus Ellie from The Last of Us Part 2.
I am Team Ellie. Ellie is probably one of the greatest game characters of all time.
Yeah, and Abby can beat her up, so that makes Abby better. Team Abby, all day.
What?
Oh, yeah, she's like a perfect physical specimen. If she gets a nap and some food in her, she could probably deadlift a small car. And she's nice to dogs.
Well, Ellie is an artist and a beautiful singer.
Abby could be a good singer, you don't know.
Yeah, you can tell she's not a good singer. Point collectors don't make good singers.
Yeah, fair enough. You win this round, Mauser.
That was needed.
Honey, is it you?
Peace, David. Have fun at your recording session. Good luck. Love ya.
How far are you from the border? Be careful with the people that give you a ride. And don't travel with someone you don't know. We love you, honey.
Yeah, it's getting so much fraud. But I mean, at least it was expected. You're cool, you know that? Thanks, Jay. Was it? No, absolutely not. It was pointless. It was just another Last of Us ad. Road 96. Your mom is a procedural road. Just get a PC. Just get a PC. No more FOMO.
Everyone, welcome back to the Game Awards. And before we went away there, I meant to tell you that was a look at a new Rogue coming to Rogue Company. So make sure to check that out this holiday season. All right. Well,
See,
you
this
probably
is a
remember
PC.
this next
It's a brand of
developer from
custom
a few years
PCs like
back.
Origin.
He is
But they showed laptops.
Not a fan of the Oscars, but he is a fan
They showed
of
gaming
colorful
laptops.
language and our show. He's in Stockholm, Sweden tonight, and he wanted to give us a new look at his next game. Here is my buddy. He really is my friend, Joseph Ferraz. Hey, Joseph.
Way to brag.
What's up, Jeff? So nice to be back at the Game Awards. As you can see, I'm in the middle of a mocap shoot, working on our next game, It Takes Two. Trust me when...
Ah!
exclusive. I know you like word exclusive, but this one is even extra exclusive, my man. Anyway, we're also gonna have something that we had in A Way Out. We call a Friends Pass, which means you buy one copy, you get one copy for free. You know, if you play with your friend, you can play with free. For free, I mean.
Good.
With free. Anyway, it's coming out March 26th. Enjoy the trailer. Goodbye. Boom.
Love me a multiplayer puzzle game. Please, 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 please be a puzzle game. It Takes Two.
This is the story of a magical kingdom. One of wizards and warriors. It's an epic tale set upon the high seas. An odyssey through time and space. Pew, 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 pew.
It's also a bit of a winter wonderland bobsled sort of thing, you know? Wait a minute. Did I mention the big explosion?
He reminds me of a character from the Puss in Boots movie.
Listen.
Almost forgot they used to be humans.
Oh.
Do you want to know what this story is really about? Huh?
I want to know why you have a purple mustache.
The story of Cody and Meg.
Why'd you look like a blob of clay?
Wanna change back? Then you need to fix your relationship.
Okay, this is kind of cute. I want to play this.
This is a story of passion.
I'm gonna throw up.
Oh, you're a doll, Cody. You've nothing to throw up.
Told you.
This is a story of attraction. You feel it?
I feel stuck.
Okay. I'm into it.
I am telling you.
If it is a spell,
I'm buying this for David
how
and
do we
I.
break it?
Okay, I got this. Give me some space. I need to think.
This is a story of collaboration.
Two-player puzzle games.
How comes you get all the cool gadgets?
Because I'm cooler than you, Cody.
Me and you. Just take two. Yeah, it takes two, baby. It takes two, baby.
Just me and
I don't like the book.
yeah.
What are you doing?
You're not feeling it?
No.
Okay. You're entitled to your own opinion.
I really don't like the book. But I like the idea, like the premise. March 26th. Okay. I'll probably get that. Yeah.
What an absolutely crazy game. Joseph showed that to me last summer when I was in Stockholm, and I'm like, we have to show this off. There's so much gameplay there. Thank you for that, Joseph. All right, now I'd like to welcome a longtime friend and supporter of the Game Awards. He was there in Vegas for our very first show back in 2014, and he's been back every year since. We weren't going to let the streak stop this year. The retired president and COO from Nintendo of America, but still a
Reggie.
boss, Reggie Fils-Aimé. Reggie!
Let's see that chat. There he is.
Jeff, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Reggie. Take it away.
Absolutely.
Hi,
You know, I'm proud to present the very first award for innovation in accessibility. During my time at Nintendo, we had a mantra, gaming for the masses. And we pushed that agenda with Wii, Nintendo DS, and now Nintendo Switch. But today, approximately 1 billion people around the world experience some form of disability.
The
that makes
comments are
gaming
just like,
challenging.
Reggie, please help us get Melee.
This award was created to highlight the efforts throughout the gaming industry to make software and hardware that enables games to be played and enjoyed by the widest and most inclusive audience possible. Because gaming is for everyone. Here are the nominees.
Innovation in
Casually
accessibility.
passes over the Wii U. Oh, Grounded. I played this. I played Grounded. Wealth tinkling. Watch Dogs. Gaming is for everyone except Melee players apparently Dude.
And the award goes to The Last of Us Part 2.
Shocking.
Hello, I'm Matthew Gallant, and this is my fellow designer.
Who would
and
have
neighbor,
guessed?
Amelia Schatz.
Wow.
And from everyone at Naughty Dog, we would like to thank you so much for honoring us with this year's Innovation and Accessibility Award.
Thank you as well to the Game Awards. For
Is she
choosing
outside of a window?
this category, and to all the other developers who have designed and advocated for accessibility in their games. We hope that together we can continue the momentum to push our industry
Let her
forward.
in.
As developers, we know how one small design decision can unlock the entire game for a player. Games are special for their ability
What is a
to
poll?
blur
I
the
can't even
line
see the
between
polls.
player and character, providing a means for personal engagement with narrative that is unrivaled in other artistic mediums. It's up to us to ensure that everyone can experience that for
That's a big
themselves.
Christmas tree over here.
We'd like to thank our terrific group of accessibility consultants, and we'd absolutely
Yes,
could not have
Eli.
done it
Yes,
without
thank
your
you.
insight
Are you watching
and
the
your-
chat for this? It's
your,
insane.
detailed
The
feedback.
chat
Thank
is
you.
just all free melee.
We'd also like to thank our partners at Worldwide Studios, our senior producer, Sam Thompson, the user experience research team, and our dedicated
Window lady.
accessibility QA testers.
The lock is right
And we'd
there.
also like to
Free the
thank
window lady.
everybody at Naughty Dog. This was truly a team effort, and every department had a part to play in removing barriers for players with disabilities. Lastly, we'd like to thank you, the players. Nothing makes
You
us
can see
prouder
the reflection
than
right
hearing
here is
stories
his
from
script.
players who were
You
able
can
to
literally see it's like a
experience The Last of Us
notepad.
Part 2 without assistance, using our accessibility features to remove barriers that would have otherwise excluded them. From both of us, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, look at him. He's getting all those pings
Congratulations
too.
to Naughty Dog. Such an important category, and I'm proud that we're able to recognize innovation and accessibility here at the Game Awards. We're going to do that every year moving forward. This
Yeah.
next world premiere gives us our first glimpse at next year's big adventure for the Elder Scrolls Online. Enjoy.
Really? Skyrim just won't die, will it? Dragon. Is it not part of the franchise, dude? I was about to say. What's the franchise? Skyrim is Elder Scrolls. Huh. This is gonna be the new hotness though. Can't wait. Take your hand off the book, lady. Ooh. She's neat. I hope she's a main character. I want to cosplay her.
From imposters in Among Us to the
It's a
visual beauty of Genshin Impact, mobile gaming has had an incredible year. Coming up, I'll be
Has it?
revealing the winner of Best Mobile Game
I don't know.
by LG Wing, the world's first
Bog
5G
beak.
swivel smartphone, powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon. And later, the first look at a brand new map from Among Us. The Game
Oh,
Awards
cool.
will be right back.
Really? When are they releasing the new map? Also, I didn't enable drops for this, so I'm not going to be getting the little Twitch pet.
The line between light and
Gonna
dark
dip. This has been
is
hilarious to watch together. See ya, Anthony. Thanks so much for
Let's
being
cross
here.
it
Your
together.
commentary was so great.
Fate comes knocking sooner or later. With this power, we make our own fate.
Ugh, this again. New DLC. New exotic weapons. Boo. I think it's way too soon for Destiny 3 to be coming out.
All right.
right then. Load
Right, Eli. Don't have enough space to download that game.
Our fight is far from over.
Girls can game, right? I don't know. It's never been a proven fact. It's like gravity. Like, people assume, but it's never been proven, you know?
The Guardians will come through. They always do.
Yeah, the stuff set for TC3 and then... But then left the company, really? The game's so smaller.
Stay alive and meet me in Caesar Flax Cantina.
Star Wars?
Thing I love about Black Spire Outpost? You never know who you're gonna cross paths
What this? Borg.
I am a highly trained resistance spy.
Oh, David's not even here to see this.
There's something wrong with this place.
Received your distress call. The council did.
Rod.
Hey, your pirate friend stopped by while you were out.
So many Star Wars games.
Don't be silly. You'll never make it.
Tales from the Galaxy's Edge. Available now. Oh, Quest. Okay. Oop. Oh, what we got?
Go now.
Just a sec. I gotta go type free melee in chat again. Oh, yeah. That chat is popping. Dude, let's go. I love this. Chat is
Tonight,
just...
Go to WDBlack.com to get one of the fastest internal SSDs on the market, the SN850 NVMe SSD with heatsink.
Why don't they just free melee? Well, that's why we're trying to get Nintendo to notice. I don't think they can avoid it at this point. Really? Wow, Rod. Wonder why.
We've just heard from our friends at Pokemon Go that there is another surge of Wooper
Oh.
appearing, so we're implementing another Wooper Watch. Bring out your phones and get to catching. And if you haven't heard, Pokemon Go recently implemented its Go Beyond update, which introduces quarterly seasons, raises the level cap to 50, and makes earning XP easier for everyone. Pokemon originally discovered in the Kalos region, like Chespin, Fennekin, and Froakie, are also making their Pokemon Go debut. There's also a lot of bonuses happening now, and it's never been
That
a
is an
better
external hard drive
time
for my
to play
PS4.
Pokemon Go.
I need to upgrade my computer. I need to stop upgrading mics and other stuff, and I just need to get a better actual PC.
Do you know why you have secrets, lies?
I remember seeing something about this.
If you are to face what's coming, you must find your full voice.
I remember seeing a trailer about this. Soulstorm. Doesn't actually sound familiar.
To present our next award, she's a host and producer from IGN and your host for the Game Awards pre-show. This
On the
is
PS5
Sydney
intro, that's
Griffin.
where I must have seen it. Oh, she's in a different place now.
Mobile games were once defined by their limitations. In a way, we celebrated the games that excelled despite their platform. As technology has closed the gap, releasing on phones is no longer a limitation, it's an asset. It's never been more apparent than tonight, where the nominees for Best Mobile Game have found massive audiences because of their platform. Here they are.
Best mobile game.
Among Us.
Presented by LG Wing.
It's gonna be Among Us or Clash of Clans or something. Raid Shadow Legends. Genshin Impact is a mobile game?
Now I take to the sky.
And the game award goes to
Among Us.
Among Us.
Yep. Good job.
Are you ready to clap?
Thanks, Dragon Master.
Thank you again. Oh my gosh. Thank you again, Game Awards, and everyone who voted for us.
I don't have water.
And congrats again to all the other games that were nominated.
I don't have any.
We originally designed our game Among Us to be played on mobile devices. So if you found yourself with a group of friends, you could easily set up a game. We wanted our game to be accessible at any level of gamer and wanted to create a fun experience to be shared amongst friends and family and whoever. We want to thank our players first and foremost. Among Us would not be where it is today without you. Whether you played Among Us when it was mobile, local only, or played for the first time just yesterday, thank you from the four of us. Again, big thank you to Robot Teddy,
That's so cool.
Google Studio, and all of our other partners for helping us during all of this. And thank you to our moderators and the fans who have been on this journey with us for the past 2 years. And a big thank you again to our friends and family. We love you and miss you.
Oh gosh, it's buffering again. Come on. Matt!
So supportive. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Congratulations to Among Us, second win of the night. Next up, the Monster Hunter franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
Yeah.
This is a new look at Monster Hunter Rise.
I think everything that I cared about has passed.
A huge pack of monsters in a giant stampede. They attack the village in a frenzied rage.
Don't need to hear people talking, just show me the
Nobody knows
games.
why this happens, but it came close to wiping out our village last time.
Yeah, Dragon, there's gonna be a new map for Among Us.
All of us, everyone in Kimura, we've all been training
Thanks,
for this
Jay.
moment for our entire lives.
We need you to protect Kimura Village.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that. I probably won't get it. But it does look cool. It is cool that it's coming out on Switch. I think it could be really popular. It could introduce an entire new demographic.
All right, over on Twitch, the next poll is for Content Creator of the Year. Vote now for who you think is going to win.
What are the
and we'll
options?
find out a little
Content
bit who
Creator
wins
of
that
the
category.
Year.
But next up, he's one of our industry's great performers, and he plays Joel in The Last of
I
Us.
don't know who. Oh,
Here
Tim.
is
Tim the
Troy
Tap
Baker.
Man. Oh, Troy Baker. I love him.
One day on the set of The Last of Us Part 1, Neil, our writer and director, asked me and Ashley what we would have been if we weren't actors.
Thanks, guys.
I thought about it for a second and replied that I always imagined I would have been a singer. Ashley just shrugged and, in her charming and offhanded way, said, I would have been an astronaut. Neil incorporated parts of us into Ellie and Joel. Space and music became major elements of their stories, creating touching moments between them.
I've met Troy Baker at
One
PAX.
of those moments, now indelible in our memories, incorporated Neil's story as well. Not as a writer, but as a father. It involved a song he would play and sing to his daughter every night. That song was Pearl Jam's Future Days. One day, Neil asked if I was comfortable playing it in a scene he was writing for The Last of Us Part 2. Now, I don't generally get nervous, but I understood what that song meant to Neil and to the game. And the truth is, Neil can play that song better than me. But nobody can play it better than the person that wrote it. From Seattle, performing Future Days, here's Eddie Vedder.
If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself.
Well, now that we have some nice little background music.
Everything I have found here, I'm not bound by my
Graphics cards are very expensive, Jay. They're very expensive.
Sometimes you'll succeed to make this man of me. All my stolen, broken parts, I've no need for anymore. I believe, and I believe, 'cause I can see our future.
Oh yeah, 3080s are the new ones that came out though. So it's very expensive. Very expensive.
Back when I was feeling
I will be right back.
good, I focused on a prayer. You came deep as any ocean, did something out there here. All the complexities and games, no one wins, but somehow they're still played. All the missing crooked hearts, they may die, but in us they live on. I believe, and I believe, 'cause I can see our future days of you and me. When hurricanes and cyclones raged, when wind turned dirt to dust, when floods they came and tides they raised, ever closer became all the promises at sundown, I've met them like Doris. All my demons used to come around, I'm grateful now they've left. So persistent in my ways, angel, I am here to stay. No resistance, no alarms, please, this is just too good to be gone. I believe,
Oh man, he's still going.
and I believe,
He is still going.
'cause I can see our future.
Jay, I think I have like a NVIDIA like 770. It's so old. Wow. Why do you feel bad? Don't feel bad.
All right, so that was the song "Future Days," and that song that you might recognize from "The Last of Us," and I really appreciate the way that was used, especially bringing Joel.
Because I wish I could get you a new one. My fork fell.
Connecting through music.
Don't feel bad. I have money. If I cared enough, I could get myself a new one.
Perhaps pick up a guitar yourself and write a song for your loved one. But
this is just.
It is nice to be part of this.
How long is the Game
show
Awards?
my appreciation and be part of this year Game Awards.
I'd like to see games, please.
What a fascinating way to.
I use Dolphin Emulator all the time, Jay.
All the time, and it was cool to be part of it. So, thanks for having
I love
me,
Dolphin.
and enjoy the rest of the show.
One of the best emulators out there.
Doesn't get better than that. Thank you so much, Eddie Vedder, for being here on the Game Awards. All
I
right,
am
now
eating
here's
zucchini.
another brand new game to show you for the
Roasted
first time.
zucchini. Okay, let's see what this is.
You can run.
Cowboy? Oh. Jay, I use a version called Slippy. If you want to play Melee, I recommend Slippy. Welcome back, Stardust. Welcome back. How have you been? Honestly, I'm kind of over this. Did you? Nice, kids. Nice. I want the Among Us drop, but I didn't sync it, so it's my problem. I didn't connect them. Okay, no problem,
There you
Stardust.
go, Eva West. All right, on Twitch, we asked you to predict the winners in Content Creator of the Year, and the Twitch audience said Valkyrie with 44% of the vote they think is going to win. So the award for Content Creator of the Year is coming up next. Presented by Adobe, and artist Boss Logic used Adobe Creative Cloud to create tributes
right
to the
here.
nominees. You'll see those in a minute. And we've also got
There she
announcements
is.
from Among Us and Fortnite. But right now, Scarlet
I
Nexus
just wanna
is
see
an
the new
upcoming
map.
action JRPG from Bandai Namco. Here's a look at the
She is
brand
not
new
starving.
trailer.
What this?
Virtual brain link cable will now be connected.
Yep,
This
we only
will
got
hurt
like
much
20 more days of
than
Flash.
Training. Be strong.
Beginning SAS cable connection.
Anime. Weeb. Not enough free melee out of 10.
Good. Seems like you're okay.
Love me an anime sword fighter. Fraud, you can do all the free melee for us.
Connect your minds and become one. Use the red strings
Fraud,
to save the
there's an
world.
entire browser now that's out. That you can play Flash games on. Flashpoint.
Don't underestimate me.
Thanks, Stardust.
Don't bother resisting. I will obtain the red strings.
I wouldn't let that happen.
Wow, love me an anime teen protagonist voice. Reminds me of Tokyo Ghoul.
Focus.
Thanks, Jay.
Play it on the all-new Xbox.
You can't see anything? Are you audio only? Are you at work?
I am often depressed when I look at the status of where we are in terms of depression and anxiety.
Another
and
Facebook
inattention.
ad.
We owe it to all the people that are suffering to be really creative and to try things that when you first hear it sound crazy, like a video game is medicine. My name is Adam Ghazali. I am a neuroscientist and a neurologist.
Why is Facebook Pog, kids?
Started
Why?
for me 12 years ago.
Gotcha,
I
gotcha,
became
Fraud.
really interested in this idea of creating experiences as a way of improving brain function. And this relies on a principle called neuroplasticity, the fact that our brain reshapes itself and modifies itself in response to challenges. And so that's how it all started for me, to create a video game that was carefully designed to challenge and reward the brain in a very specific way. And so what just happened a couple months ago, the FDA cleared EndeavorRx as a medical device to treat
Can't think
inattention
anywhere because
in
Facebook.
children that have ADHD.
Exactly. Anthony was pointing out
This
earlier
is the
how like
first time ever
how
that the
basically
FDA
all the
has
ads that
cleared
Facebook
video
is doing
games for
about
any medical condition.
mental health and stuff
What
are
we're talking
meaningless
about
because
right now
Facebook is such a
video game
is in charge of so
prescribed,
many
just
mental
like
health
we
issues.
prescribe pills for conditions.
I would have video, but
Think
Twitch
about
Mobile is
this
do
as
do
a
better.
new
Yeah.
type of medicine.
I'll narrate a little bit what's happening for your Fraud.
The world is a dangerous place. Only the best can keep it safe.
Dark shooty game.
Become a tier 1 operative.
A top down.
Plan.
That's
Position.
kind of cool.
And execute.
4-player co-op.
Takes to neutralize the threat. Join the elite. Bring the thunder. Thunder Tier 1.
As gamers, you are just generally better humans, and the world needs you. Here at the Peak Humanity Procreation Facility, gamers from around the globe are donating their superior DNA.
I'm donating.
I'm donating.
I have powerful swims, and they can be yours.
Transcend humanity through gaming.
Honestly, that's a good commercial. I'm all about those like weird commercials that games used to have. I love it. Like Nintendo ads and Sega ads used to be weird and dark, and I like that. Makes them memorable. Yeah, I wanted more FIFA. So you need to try Superliminal, super trippy game. I watched Markiplier play Superliminal. I am actually very interested in like liminal spaces and stuff. And from what I saw of the game, it doesn't seem like actually very typical of the liminal feeling, but overall, it seems pretty neat. I would no.
Welcome back.
That music reminds me of Dave
EA
Mirra.
Play is available now on new consoles, Steam, and Origin. It includes Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, one of our nominees tonight, and a great game. All right, now on to one of the biggest
Super trippy
games
to me?
this year. It was
Really?
created by 3 developers in Seattle, now 4. You saw them.
That's
They
where I
won
am.
2 awards tonight. Interslot, they absolutely took over the internet with Among Us. Well, they sent us something special. This is the reveal of
Wait,
the
Among Us
brand
was made by
new
developers in
map
Seattle?
for Among Us. Check it out.
Okay, new
crewmates.
map. Let's go. Let's go. An Among Us cinematic is so cool. Top hat. The airship.
Welcome, recruit. Get yourself acquainted with the layout of the Top Hat airship. Enough slacking. Go do your tasks. You may need to take a ladder to get to certain areas.
Woo!
Or maybe just take a nice shortcut.
Oh,
Quit
yo!
grouping up. Choose a room to start in after a meeting. Someone keeps trying to sabotage us. Stop their plan. Keep your eyes peeled. We definitely have an imposter here.
When? Early 2021. Ugh. Cool. It seems like a big
the
map.
Among Us team has another surprise. They've turned
Another?
my face into a mask, and that drops right now on Twitch for the next 30 minutes. That's right.
Okay.
The Jeff Keighley mask. Have fun. Don't be sus. They came to me and said, all right, we can do this. Wasn't my request.
Okay.
Anyways, Among Us Jeff Keighley match now available. All right, he's a hilarious.
Okay,
content
I actually
creator with
really want to
over
be able to sync
25
Among Us
million
here real
subs
fast. Let
and
me
over
see if I can do
13
this.
billion views. He's joining us now live from the UK. Jacksepticeye.
What?
Hello, Jack. What's up?
Hello, Jeff. How's it going? Hello, everyone at the Game
Why is
Awards.
Jacksepticeye here?
In a year when so many of us were separated from our family and friends, one thing remained the same. Our favorite content creators were still there for us. Their streaming, gaming, and sharing helped us fill the hours and feel connected, unifying us all with our shared passion for play. Here are the nominees for Content Creator of the Year.
Content Creator of the Year, presented by Adobe.
Are you proud of me, Dad? Who is this man in my face?
That's you, baby. Nice. Selfie. One down.
Outside. Wait, hold up. Wow.
Put my crown on! Put my crown on!
Yes, I did! Bad piggy, bad!
Look out! Okay, looking down.
Okay. My B. My B.
And the game award goes to Valkyrie. Congratulations.
Thank you so much to the Game Awards for nominating me, and to all of my friends and family and fans and my loving community for being so supportive of me the past 7 or so years of streaming, and now to being Creator of the Year. That's crazy because there's just so many amazing creators. I can't believe, I don't know. It's just unbelievable. Anyways, thank you so much for the support. I am very flattered and honored to accept this award. And yeah, thank you.
Adobe salutes the nominees for Content Creator
It's
of
all
the Year
frozen.
at the Game Awards.
I want to figure out how I
Gaming
can
creators
sync my
around the
Among
world.
Us on Twitch.
Tonight, celebrate your creativity by downloading
How do I
Adobe
sync it?
Cloud at tgaxadobe.com and get creating.
Joining me right
There's
now is
nothing
the
in this.
Chief Creative Officer of Epic Games, Donald Mustard. Donald, it is great to have you on the show. It's a yearly tradition.
You should have, Fraud. You should have.
New Fortnite season. What can you tell us?
Oh man, it's so awesome to be
If
here.
I
It's so
start Among
awesome to
Us,
see you.
will it-
This
I'm
is
gonna try
amazing,
this.
Jeff. You did this yet again. So yeah, I was so excited right now. New season has started.
I'm gonna try to sync it right now. You might hear some Among Us sounds in the background.
Marvel heroes, and what that's done is it's left the Fortnite 0 point exposed, and Agent Jones is looking for all these hunters throughout all these different realities that can help him stop anyone from escaping from Fortnite. And we've already seen several characters
There
come
we
in,
go.
and we have one more that he's bringing in right now.
Wow. What? Are you serious?
Master Chief comes to Fortnite. You're getting them all, Donald.
I'm not Space. I'm
Isn't that
trying
crazy?
to sync
Master Chief is
Among
one of
Us
my
with Twitch,
most
but I
favorite
have to like
characters
open
ever
it in a.
anything, and we're so thrilled.
But I have to
that
like
he
open
can
it with.
join the ever-growing cast of characters in Fortnite.
What?
And the
How do
coolest
I do
thing is
it?
he's going to be available tonight in Fortnite. You can go and get Master Chief.
And I know there's
Pretty cool.
some more Halo coming as well, I heard.
How?
Yeah, so I think we didn't want to just stop right there. And
Log
so there's
to-
something else.
log
I think
into
we
Twitch
should, we
on
should
Among
check
Us.
out.
Well, hello, sir. It's an honor.
Hey, Sarge, did you hear? Oh, I guess you already got the news.
What news?
Master Chief is coming to Fortnite.
Before what now?
It's only one of the most popular video games in the world, but more obviously, it's where we are right now.
Huh?
Wait a minute. If you had no idea that we're in Fortnite, then why do you have a cardboard cutout of Master Chief?
Perfectly regular reasons.
Whoa, you guys new around here?
No! The chief got eliminated by a sneaky blue.
That's no blue. That's Ninja. It's such an honor. I'm a huge fan of yours on Twitch.
Twitch? Is he twitching because he's blue?
Stop making us look bad in front of Ninja. We're
I
Sergeant
hate
Blitz from
this.
the popular web series Red vs. Blue. You probably watched it about 10 years ago. What are you doing here?
Well, it's more than just the Chief coming to Fortnite. This map is too. It'll be in creative mode starting at 10 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow.
Oh, so that's what
Okay.
we're doing in Ragnarok.
It says it's
You mean
synced.
Basin.
I'm pretty sure it was called something else. Either way,
I
you
think
can
it's
start reliving
synced.
your favorite Halo memories here in Fortnite, and maybe add your own personal touches to the map.
Hey, wait. Does that mean we can have dance battles? Come on, Ninja. What do you say?
This is the worst.
Save it for New Year's.
This is the worst. Kids, go into Among Us, go into settings, click on data, and then the bottom on data, there's going to be a little Twitch
isn't that
icon.
so awesome? It's so funny. So what's awesome about that is that Blood Gulch was recreated in Fortnite Creative by this awesome creative team that call themselves Atlas Creative. And tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern, you'll be able to go into Fortnite and you can play Capture the Flag in a recreated version of Blood Gulch.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be fun.
Everything is in Fortnite right now. So are you done for the season?
You know, I mean, Agent Jones is actually just kind of getting warmed up. So I think there's actually one more thing that we should show you.
Really?
Thanks, doll. I have no idea where we're going next, but I'm on board.
It doesn't say it's
Thanks,
linked
Jeff.
now.
All
What the
right,
heck?
Donald Mustard from Epic Games. All right, come up in a moment. Keanu Reeves is going to present the award for Best Game Direction. We've still got a few more surprises. Don't go anywhere. Right now, let's hear from Rocket League on their new season.
Man,
Hey,
I
what's
really
up?
wanted to
This
know how
is
to sync this.
Cascade, and I am stoked to be welcomed into Rocket League's vibrant community in such a big way. I'm excited to work with Psyonix and Monster Cat to put together an EP for Rocket League's music season, Season 2. Starting tonight, you can get the featured anthem in the item shop and grab my free banner all weekend long. Let's check out the Season 2 trailer featuring my brand new track that I made just for you guys, and I call it Flip
Wow, he is a
Reset.
fellow kid. No. More furry stuff. Anime furry. Keanu Chungus. Are you kidding me? Skyrim is coming to Game Pass. Yeah, kids, I went back into Among Us and it said success, but then I go into my accounts on Twitch and it doesn't say it's connected for drops. So I don't know. Let me know if you figure it out. EA Play. Titanfall. Sims. Dragon Age Inquisition. 30 days of Disney Plus. Discord Nitro. Oh, that's actually a sweet deal. In your other connection settings, it's the same level drops. Connection. Let's see. Other connections.
まさかそんな
Extensions, other connections. Yeah, okay, I'm connected then. I'm connected. Sweet, thank you, Kiz. Thank you.
Just checked Pokemon Go on my phone, and there's Wooper everywhere, so we can officially declare another Wooper Watch. Team Go rocket grunts are also appearing in balloons and at Pokestops, and you can save Shadow Wooper from their villainous clutches. Make Wooper your buddy, take photos of it with Go Snapshot, and battle with it in Go Battle League. If you're enjoying Wooper Watch, you'll love Pokemon Go's December Community Day, happening
Happy
this
to hear,
weekend.
Jay.
And be sure to check Twitter after the show to see how many Wooper have been caught globally during Wooper Watch. Whoop, whoop.
I'm curious how long this has been going. Let's see. This has been a 3-hour. Wow. What level hype train are they at? Look at all these 1-bits. Wait, do you have to give bits for a Fortnite drop? Why are so many people giving bits? Crazy. This is without a doubt an Eskier moment. Why? Just cause mobile. Oh, whoop troop.
Honey, you picked the wrong time to get a drink.
Fallout? What is this? Fallout Season 3. Ask you whoop. Oh, there's Ultimate. Fighter Pass. Yeah, we know about Steve. Everybody knows about Steve. Min. Let's go ahead and drop a free melee in there. It's a pretty little free melee real fast. And okay, we're back.
The Game Awards is back. We've got a lot of great show. Keanu Reeves still to come, Christopher Nolan, and so much more. And of course, we've got the Game Awards.
But it's
sale
been 3
happening on all
hours.
the platforms, including an awesome discount on Destiny 2. So make sure to check that out across all platforms. All right, for the next 30 minutes on Twitch, you can get a free Cosmic Wrap for Fortnite. There is a Twitch drop happening right now, so check that out too. This next game was announced last year right here at the Game Awards, developed by Airship and supported by Riot Forge.
Oh my gosh.
And now they're back to
How
give you
much
a
longer
first
is
look at
this?
the gameplay from this indie title. The
I
first
might
ever single-player console game.
I might go
from the
drop a
League of
raid
Legends
to
universe.
beta.
This is Ruin King, a League of Legends story.
Because he's also watching this so that you guys can continue watching it.
Cutthroats. Spirits.
You know what? I'm gonna do that. We're gonna go right beta because he's also
When you
he's also
live in
watching this.
Bilgewater, you see some things.
Let's start the party.
The Queen of Bilgewater, looking to bring order to this twisted town.
And stay down.
All right, guys, you ready? We're gonna pause for this one.
Of the great.
And we are going to say peace. If you guys want, over on the side is the raid symbol. Feel free to go ahead and copy that because we're going to go say hi to Beta, who's doing this exact same thing. So I will see you guys over there.